Going live.
Time is upon us.
That wasn't creepy at all.
All right. I see us on
You
Twitch.
thought I was done, but I have returned. Bezos.
Absolutely not.
That's not happening in
Absolutely,
2062.
yes.
We got a few more years for that one.
Ah.
I mean, he can time travel, so that's separate though.
You're never safe from Bezos and his army of Joe Rogan androids, Dan. Just be aware of that.
These are things you cannot avoid.
What have I done in life to end up here? With
Well,
Bezos?
Everything right.
In the year 2012. Oh wait, no. I guess was that what year did? No, wait. We haven't met in person, so we did not go to the same VidCon. I don't know. You watched the Lizzie Bennett Diaries. That was definitely a factor.
I think that's. So if you go back far enough, it's to a friend being like, "You like Alan Rickman? You should watch Sense and Sensibility."
All right, now we've gone really far back.
Meanwhile, back at the plot.
There's Callan. He's breaking the rules at work.
Hey, Baba Boy.
Good job, as you should.
But yeah, I was gonna say, if we go far enough back.
Wait. I know we're a day late, but happy birthday, Callan.
Happy birthday!
Or like a
I
couple
told
days
him
late.
on his
I was gonna
birthday,
say it's
so.
2 days, but also
Okay,
we
but
did
we're
wish you a happy
live now.
birthday. I mean,
Okay,
that's-
but
It's
we're
live,
live
and I think
now.
I forgot to tweet you directly, so I'm sorry, but happy belated birthday.
I just felt like saying it in person because I could.
That's fair.
Fuck y'all.
is this in person? Does this count as in person?
Look,
Out loud.
We
as a
live
person.
Certain
in a-
managers may not think this counts as in person.
we live in a post-pandemic hellscape. Speaking of hellscapes, so tell us about today's adventure, Robert.
All right. For anyone who's been following the show, we just finished up the On a Distant Shore arc, which takes place in the far-off future of 2062, when the Atlanteans have taken over the world. And
That took so fucking long to
The
edit.
bad ones, we should say.
It took so fucking long to edit, you guys.
when the Atlantean Empire took over the world, we'll say.
Yeah.
There we go.
And so now tonight we're going to be returning to that. And I think if everybody's ready, let's we're going to kind of introduce the characters in media res as we go. If that's all right with
Those
everybody.
were some $7 words, brother. I got like $4.47 in my pocket.
It means
right
it
now.
means in the middle of
story.
things. Yeah.
Like as they
Thank
appear.
you. I was kicked out of high school, so I
Oh,
They
had
you
to
weren't
dropped
go.
kicked
out.
out. They just very politely yet firmly said, "Don't you ever come back here."
That's honestly what happened. No, I didn't drop out, but that's a whole other can of worms that we can open up when we're not going back to the future.
Yeah, Brandon. Someday I'll hear the
Hey.
story of how you shit posted your way out of education.
God, I wish that was the story. That'd be funny.
Write the memoirs, make it happen.
That would make me funny in fact.
All right, let me just readjust some. Oh no, that doesn't work. I don't like that at all. I'm trying to readjust some things on the screen, and it wasn't working.
Oh,
They
you
didn't
should probably
like you.
stop that, mister.
Yeah, well, stop it.
Yeah, cut that shit the fuck out.
I was about to say hi, Susan, but she's not around anymore.
Oh.
Why are we mourning this?
I just also realized I didn't grab my water. Oh well, that'll be for a later time.
Yeah.
It's
All right, here we
okay,
go.
We're going to
That's the
fight
problem for
Atlanteans.
future you.
There's going to be plenty of water.
It is completely dark. Rachel, you suddenly hear a voice calling in a register that you don't recognize. I need you to be my vessel. I need you to bring things back from the brink. Do you accept?
I guess. What's happening?
Boom. All of a sudden, you all awake on the floor in a pool of water, feeling like you've been kicked in the chest and the throat. There are pods along the walls, including behind you. Yours are empty, but the others still have people inside. And you are all kind of on your hands and knees, coughing out water.
Oh,
Slugs?
Oh, no, there were no slugs in my pod.
No, not, never mind. Why does my spine feel like a question mark?
That's the scoliosis.
oh.
They told me the pod would fix that.
So I believe two of you would recognize each other. But who? Tell me who we're seeing right now.
I'm Mosey Buzzoff. Who the hell are you?
God, apparently. That's what ours is.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Well, I'm meaning to each other. You should
Yeah.
probably.
Well, I don't know either of them.
All right. And what does your character look like, Dan?
Me, my character he's very pretty much like the all-American clean cut, like pompadour hairstyle, blonde, like the kind
Dan.
of guy that looks like he would drive a lifted truck.
Dan,
Yeah.
you can say gay Captain America. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gay Captain America.
All right.
My
and what
name
and what
being
is
Roger
Kind of guy
Stevens.
that looks like he drive a lifted truck.
It's a great,
As
great
someone, who
image.
lives, as someone who lives in Texas. God damn it.
Am I
Um,
wrong?
No, that's what hurts.
And what is the kind of outfit that your character is wearing, Dan? What outfit is Roger Stevens wearing?
I'm not in any kind of suit right now. This is just normal clothes.
No, you would have been. Yeah, no, you'd be in whatever your garb was.
Okay, well then, like standard, like blue Levi's, white T-shirt tucked in.
No.
with a belt
I
with a
mean like
buckle.
your hero garb.
Oh, okay.
You're gimmicked up, pal.
Kind of like a not quite like Fantastic Four level of suit.
Okay.
More gray than blue, kind of dingy.
Okay, so it's a little beaten up.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's more on the blue side.
Yeah, like a slate.
Okay.
Am I the only one who knows how to dress characters in actual colors?
I just gave you a color. I said slate.
And blue.
And there were like 3 colors mentioned.
All right, but like anytime any of us get to dress a character, it's always like they look like they work in a warehouse.
Hey,
Well,
Ruby
he's not-
wears a mask and like
Ruby's
has,
the
like
exception,
I
not
was
the
like-
rule, darling. I'm not directing
you just
any of
mean
this at
me.
you. You're great. I mean you and Robert.
No, I'm great. All of my characters just wear functional clothing.
Yeah, all utility
Yeah.
jumpsuit Robert up here.
No cape.
All my characters look like they play in Slipknot.
Listen,
God,
Dan, I'm
I
not coming for
reject
you.
that.
Brandon is. But all right, so
I know.
That
and
was
I
me
reject-
coming for you, darling.
so we know what Roger Stevens is wearing, and nobody has introduced each other.
I already said I'm Mosey Buzzoff. Who the hell are you people? It's dark. We haven't turned on a light yet. I'm scared.
Oh.
So at that moment, basically, it's been dark, with some very dim lighting, and now some red like emergency lighting came on.
Ooh.
And when that light comes on,
Ah,
you can
hell.
see,
Ooh, hey, Jim.
essentially
Hi, Jim.
that the pods behind you look as though like something burst from the center pod,
Oh,
exploding
no.
them out, and that's
Oh,
what
God.
and that's what caused you guys to be able to end up on the floor essentially.
Was there
So-
slugs?
So Mosey points at Roger and goes,
All right, I for sure don't know who you are.
points at Rachel's character.
I recognize you, but the lighting is terrible in here right now.
Hi, I'm Shauna. Shauna Ortega. I was on the news?
What? Hold up. Intrepid reporter.
I knew it was
Shauna
coming. Somebody else to
Ortega.
say it.
I couldn't say it, okay?
I know. No, I really hope that you did. Like, wish that you did, because that would have been
I
fucking
thought
hilarious.
about it, but it didn't make sense.
So I'm in a scene.
You know what? I'm just gonna go. Yes, I'm intrepid reporter Shauna Ortega. How has that stuck around?
So I'm in a scene directly out of Aliens, not even the one with just singular alien, with a reporter, and I have no fucking idea who you are, and I don't have my gun. Great. No, this is awesome. They told me everything would be awesome when I woke up. Fucking liars.
Okay, he's having some issues, but hello, my name is Roger. What the hell is happening?
I
Boy,
don't
howdy,
know.
Roger. I'd love to tell you.
Oh God, how long was I in that thing?
Do you guys see any like clock, date, anything around?
I don't know. My
I
phone hasn't. My phone hasn't worked in. I was gonna say 40 years at least.
Uh,
Ew, I hate that
So-
laugh. Sorry.
So, in terms of time frame, you would all have understood that humanity has been at war with the Atlanteans for about 10 years.
And
In terms of this room, like I said, it is pods along the wall. You do see people in the pods, and there is a panel towards the end, and that panel is kind of blinking as well. Like basically,
Okay.
from what you can see, it's like recognizing that 3 pods are have been opened. That like something's wrong with them.
I'm gonna scurry on
I
over and
don't
look at the
want
screen.
To set the world on fire.
Uh,
Fallout? Anyone? No, just me. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Doesn't the summit also just played in Picard?
I don't
Probably.
fucking know. I don't watch
No
that
idea.
one.
Yeah.
So in terms, Roger, when you get over there, you like from your little bit of experience, you kind of recognize the runes that are on there, like the different, not runes, the Atlantean language that is on there.
Mhm.
All you can make out is basically like, what seems obvious from the images, right? Like pods, broken, these ones in the room.
Mhm.
Current date 2062.
Can I say that Mosey's on over there to take a peek himself?
Sure.
Ah, God damn it. Where the fuck's the crafter when you need him? He'd be able to read this shit.
I mean, probably.
Would I know who the crafter is?
Yeah, no, Roger Stevens would definitely know. who
Okay,
the
I'm like
crafter
trying to
is.
figure out like how much actual knowledge like my character would have
Mhm.
of
Yeah, you
because mine is the one that's completely just made up.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
Dan, do you want me to just send you the information that we talked about since it's been a little bit?
Yeah, just so I can
Okay.
like have it to peek at.
Yeah, sure. I'll message you real quick.
That's
So
probably
yeah,
a good call.
Mosey, what are you up to?
I mean, I guess I'm just trying to look around the room, get my bearings about the place. Mostly trying to find a gun. That'd be sweet. I'd feel a lot better about the situation with a gun.
Yeah, you
I-
definitely don't have a gun. And
Fuck.
there's not like a weapons locker inside this detention room.
Well, I want to get the fuck out of the detention room and look for the weapons locker then.
I feel like Shauna would like want to look around and like basically I want to roll an investigation because I feel like that would be Shauna's go-to thing to do.
She is an investigative reporter.
Yeah.
Oh god. Just out of curiosity, how much do you have in investigation? That's gotta be high as fuck.
Honestly,
Not,
so she like it's like a 27 modifier.
not as much as you think. I did
Oh?
not make this character sheet though. So
Oh, that's fair.
Your character also hasn't been an investigative reporter in quite a long time.
that's
yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
It's like riding a bicycle. Sometimes you forget.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Okay, so you're investigating. So is Mosey? I want to be clear. Are you investigating this room, or are you trying to leave the room?
I mean, I suppose if there's already people investigating the inside of the room, it would be
Yeah.
smart for someone to figure out how to get out of this place. So yeah, I'm scanning for exits and shit like that.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
essentially, imagine all 4 walls had these pods on them, right? Except for a
Mhm.
slot on the wall opposite where your pods were, where there is like essentially a hand crank door exit.
Yep. Spooky technology room with only one exit. Feeling great about this situation. Hey, Roger, are you like strong or anything?
I've been known to throw some weight around. Let me give it a try.
Sweet. Yeah, you go ahead and be the front line here, soldier boy. I'm just gonna, and I stand behind him.
All right,
Okay.
Sonny, get out of the way.
And what was the result of your investigation roll, Rachel?
14.
14. You, how do I put this? You recognize some people in the pods, and you notice that they look significantly older than the last time you saw them.
Is there a mirror?
I mean, all of the pods are essentially have like reflective glass surfaces.
I would like to look and see. Do I look significantly older?
No, you look about the same age that you remember, which would have been you would have been
Okay,
in your.
so who do I recognize?
essentially you just recognize like other soldiers, people that you've met trying to joining in the resistance and things as time has gone on. Because remember at the time you were frozen, you essentially had been part of the Atlantean resistance for about 10 years.
Okay.
I think you were last based out of Highwind when they nicked you.
Hey, Miss Ortega, what did your intrepid reporting bring up?
Sorry, one other thing I wanted to add. When you looked close at yourself, you notice that every once in a while you see like in your veins like a slight blue pulse to them.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Not, oh my god, my skin is glowing.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, just every once in a while it just goes like shimmer up and down and then it's gone.
Weird. I was saying Shadow's not like convinced this isn't a side effect from like coming out of the pod.
Okay.
/ she just woke up.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Also, I will just point out that Roger's the only person who has checked the panel on the wall.
I also was gonna look at the panel, but someone else did first. So
okay.
Should I look
You
at
should
the
look
panel?
at the panel.
I think
guess I'm gonna go look at the
Roger's just
panel.
keeping that information to himself, apparently.
Well, I mean, I couldn't get anything out of it other than you said I saw that it said like these three pods were messed up, which obviously
Dan, you
makes
got
a
the
lot of-
date.
I
you
did?
got the date that it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that.
You said 2062.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know that it's.
Oh, that's
the
right.
characters
That's
don't know.
common knowledge. What was the
Guys,
the name of the stream?
Here, let me phrase this in a different way. As far as you are all aware, the year is 2032.
Okay.
So I was like
Point
I was a little surprised that that Roger's just like, I took that in stride. Like, all right, I was frozen.
Well, I just didn't even think about it because I was like, yeah, duh. That's the stream is 2062. Obviously, that's the year.
You're
So
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 good.
that
guys,
makes a
so
little bit
all-
more sense.
all of our listeners, this is what it's like to record with us.
Hey,
if
I'm
you were
pretty
ever
not smart.
wondering.
It really is.
Pretty not smart. Okay, anywho, so not quite retconning, but as I try to be a little nonchalant about it to not freak y'all out. So, but as I walk over to the little wheelie thing to help out Mosey, I want to say, so by the way, according to the screen over here, it's been a couple years that we have been snoozing.
How
Just like a couple.
how
Like-
many
like-
is a couple?
Like
Because-
30.
damn. Okay.
I'm surprised you were able to say that near me. That's more than a couple, dick shit.
I
I mean, I didn't want to like scare you.
You know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. And like, I appreciate the effort.
You know,
Oh.
breaking it a little bit at a time.
Oh
Mhm.
God, do I qualify for AARP?
I don't know, how old would that make you?
I don't know anymore.
No, you'd be 54. I
40.
believe you're still a little short.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Although, unfortunately, that does
Mosey's used to that, Squire.
kind of track that.
Oh.
I'm just gonna make up a name. That soldier over there.
Allen Ginsberg.
Thank you, Alan.
I'm
Is
just
it-
5 seconds away. from
Alan
being those
Ginsberg is a
good
famous
Wait.
writer.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
like, what?
I also named someone Percy Jackson the last time we came to the future. Just roll with it.
fine.
Yeah, thematically appropriate.
That soldier, Alan Ginsberg. He looks. I knew him. He looks way older. Although, should we try and get them out of here? I mean, they seem to all be humans on our side, at least.
I mean,
It's-
I don't really speak Atlantean, but I guess I could fuck around with the panel and see if I can make
Yeah.
something happen.
I mean,
I-
I'm certainly not going to be responsible if anybody when they're in there. So if you guys want to mess around, you can. But that's not going to be on my
mean,
shoulders.
I've
How
killed
do we-
before and I will kill
how do-
again.
Oh. Fucking Christ.
Which to Roger is coming from like a 14-year-old.
Hey, 24.
Also,
so yeah,
can you,
basically.
Also, Mosey, can you lie?
No, my
Okay,
word's
that's-
me. My word is truth. I vanquished hordes before they put me in this icebox, God. You know this. You have seen all of my transgressions. Forgive me.
So who's trying to?
Why do you think he went in the box?
Who is trying to futz around with this panel?
I wish to fuck what the faculty do.
All right, roll a technology check.
Can do. I have 15 points in that.
I'm gonna make you do it with a -2 circumstance penalty though, because you are kind of going at this in a language you don't speak.
And
It's fine. I still rolled a 28.
Yeah. All right. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do with the panel? What was your exact goal? Because you're gonna be successful.
I mean, I'm basically.
You
just
can't
trying
make
to...
the panel pop out a gun. I just want to head that off at the pass.
All right. Well, if you're gonna ruin my day like that right out the gate, I guess I'm just trying to figure out if I can assess how this thing works. Figure out if I can. Aren't you fair, God?
It's me, Mosey.
I'm sorry, I literally today requested are you
like,
there, God? It's me, Margaret, from the library.
Like, I kind of want to see if there's any way to figure out if it's gonna murder the people in the pods if I open the pods before I open the pods. You feel me?
Basically, you can, from what you've been able to futz around with the panel, you get the ceiling. Like you can. You're not sure exactly how you all got out, like what with the busted up pods. That's that's kind of you just kind of fell out of, but you could definitely like ease these folks out of it.
Oh, nice.
Like you could actually do like whatever the process is to let them defrost.
Yeah, I think I can thaw out these popsicles.
Nice.
Should I go ahead and do that, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Let's
just the
go.
3 of us. More help is.
Yeah,
I don't know what's beyond these doors.
All
have
right,
no
fair
idea.
enough.
All right, now, so that's what you're doing. Dan, or Roger, I should say, you did express that you were going to try to open the door and take a look-see outside, right?
Yes.
You do get some resistance from the door, so make a strength check to see if you can overcome it.
Okay. That is a.
Leave
Also,
it to
I
America to squash
Your,
good
I should
resistance.
also mention that your strength listing, you also have an enhanced strength of 2 above that.
Oh, damn. All right, that's a 25 then.
Yeah, you start to get some resistance. You get frustrated. You spin this thing right off and break the lock.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a door handle circle thing, right round.
Like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the ones on submarines, circular.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you were talking about. I just don't know the fucking word for it.
Cannot.
Spinny Doros.
Gone.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Pretty
you
handles.
You pop that open, and as you open the door, you notice that it's like normal lighting out in the hallway. You're in a what looks to be a pretty high tech facility. You don't see anybody in the hallway, at least initially, but it's full light brighted out there. And it is, like I said, kind of dark emergency lighting on in here. And you notice that the panel on the wall is starting to blink a little more then as well, Mose.
What you seeking
There's
out there,
another
soldier
panel?
boy?
No. The panel that Mosey's at starts to blink a little more when you open the door.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay, so
Don't love that.
yeah, I want to yell. I think they know that we opened the door.
Okay, let's
Who
see.
the fuck is they?
I assume Atlanteans.
Whom?
Oh, great. Love that for us.
I-
So we should
Who else
probably.
would it be?
So to quote one of my old friends, we should probably skedaddle then, huh?
Yeah. Do we want to see if we can get the rest of these people out of here, or like at least get them starting to thaw?
Yeah, I don't want to leave them behind.
I mean, I already hit the thaw button. We could at least like give the place a quick peek, come back, check on the popsicles, see if they're ready to get put in the oven.
You don't put popsicles in the oven; they'd melt.
Look, I've been frozen for like 30 years, lady. I'm a little rusty.
So have I.
All of
right,
us
now
have.
Look,
And I want Mosey and Shauna to roll an intellect check, because I don't think you have any specific expertises that would apply. Also, it just occurred to me too, Roger, for your character sheet, we never specified an expertise because you never gave me one. So if you want to fill that out.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was distracted by the fact you gave me an intellect of 0, and I was like, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, no, we're having it's Mosey and Shauna making the intellect check.
Yeah.
That's a 16, brother.
Okay.
16.
Hey,
16.
Baba Booey.
Basically, as this kind of little argument is going around, you suddenly realize that you remember who this guy is. Like you've never met him, but suddenly, like when the light from the hallway catches on him, like you recognize him a little more. But he was known by a different name from what you remember.
Ah, imperialist dickhead.
Fuck you.
Okay, now
I
I
don't
can't. Now
remember
Rachel can't
his-
remember what the actual name is.
I am not imperialist dickhead. The name being Uncle Slam.
Yeah, imperialist dickhead. It's all right. I still had your action figure, buddy.
Adorable.
Wait.
As soon as you said the action figure one, my brain gave me in Hercules when they squeeze it and his biceps go.
But I also just realized Uncle Slam didn't come into being until after the war started. So there was some time period in there between like when he came out and when they tried to propagandize him into a merchandise and before everything started really going to shit. There's like this brief period, I guess.
No, dude,
Ruby-
you just caught on in the underground. Are you kidding me? His name's
Ru-
Uncle Slam. How fucking cool is that?
It's honestly one of like my favorite things we've done. Like
Are you kidding me?
involving
There were-
myself.
I have the head
Remember-
canon for it. Ruby made Mosey an action figure because Mosey wanted one.
I
Are
love
you
that.
kidding me? There were bootleg T-shirts where he was wearing like baggy jeans and like a grill.
So,
Grill.
all right, so you
About-
recognize him.
Oh, I
The-
remember that poster where he was like beating your Kaylin up.
That was
Good
pretty
old,
sweet.
good old wartime propaganda posters.
Hell yeah.
They saw something
I'm actually
my
gonna
brother
need that
actually
art.
had that I don't know if you want to say on live. It involves Spider-Man and someone that we were fighting with, like the specific
Wow.
person.
I don't
okay,
remember this, so let's just.
I was
No,
like,
Moving
I'm
right back to the
dumb.
plot.
No, like okay, my brother. It was off base in Korea. They found a poster of Spider-Man fighting Osama bin Laden.
That's the
Oh.
best.
That's. There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on there.
I understand all of those words separately.
This is so fucking goofy.
So, all right. So basically, you've cracked this door open. You can hear like those pods starting to like go, tss, and there's like steam starting to come out of them. They're
Mhm.
turning a little bit of red. The people in them are starting to stir a little bit. Do you still have this door open, Roger?
I want to have it like cracked as close as I can while keeping like one eye peeking out, trying to see if I can't see anybody coming.
Gotcha. So,
You know, just,
so
just
what-
like a sliver of a
so
door
what
to
you
make
can
it look like
see
it's closed.
as you continue looking out, you don't see any people, but you notice that there's similar doors like on either side of the hallway going down until it reaches the corner and goes around the corner.
Tell you what, real quickly, is there like a pipe lying around or a chair or some form of weapon I could grab onto for now?
Nothing you could immediately grab. There is some piping coming into the room from like the ceiling and from like the walls into the pods.
Hey, Soldier Boy, can you do me a huge solid?
What's up?
Points at the pipe.
Can you, like, I don't know, grab that for me? Feel a little more secure with it.
What will that affect the pods? Well,
I don't know, grab one of the ones that we came from. Who cares if we fucked
Oh,
that one up?
fair enough. Okay. In that case, yeah, I walk right over and I.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna sacrifice Carl over here. Fuck you, Carl. We don't like you anymore, Carl. Nah, I'm
God.
kidding. I love you, Carl. I feel bad whenever I make jokes like that.
Then I walk over and yank the pipe.
Yeah, you yank that right off. There's no,
I like to
like,
because Mosey is actually friends with Carl.
yeah.
I know. That's why I was like, God damn.
That's not the Carl I meant, but I love that.
And around that time, this pool of water has started forming on the floor that came out of your pod, right? Or your set of pods.
Mhm.
And basically, Shauna, you were the one in that middle pod. And you suddenly, you notice when you look at your hand, you see that little blip of blue energy go through your veins again. And you also notice that you can, in a way you could never experience or describe before, you can feel the water on the floor.
Not just wet socks.
Not just wet socks. Chana's going. Can you see my hand doing that? And shows her hand to Mosey and Roger.
And yeah, after a few moments of holding it up, you do see like just this just slight blip. Like it's not super bright or anything. That's why it wasn't like illuminating, but like you're seeing it.
Oh, I just assumed that it was some weird shit with these lights or something. Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I
I
didn't
don't
like
know. I
get
kind
to
of
go
thought
to
I was
school or
imagining
anything.
it, but
Yeah, I didn't get to like go to school or anything, but that looks kind of fucked up.
yeah. And
I'm no doctor, but WebMD says you should have died 37 years ago.
I think I just kind of I look at the water and I was like, I don't. Does that water feel weird to you guys?
Stick a finger in there. Feels like wet to me.
Oh, well, that makes me not want to touch it.
I
I really
don't-
don't like how you worded that, Uncle Slam.
And this is gonna be more for flavor text of how to do it. All of a sudden, the water just kind of like Shauna moves her hand, and the water just kind of comes towards her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "That's new."
What the fuck? Shauna,
what?
are you an Atlantean?
You one of
Not
them?
last time I checked.
Well, when was the last time you fucking checked?
I guess 30 years ago.
Well, check again.
How? Do you have a DNA test?
I don't know. Go find a private room or something.
I mean, technically, she can't lie to you, right?
Oh, shit. Yeah, good point, God.
Good
I'm just-
point, God.
You have one main power, and it's nobody can lie to you, and you can't lie.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I don't know. Did you hear a voice? Like
No.
right before we got out?
Other than the ones that are always in my head telling me I'm not good enough, no, not really.
Fuck.
Shauna stops and goes, "You are good enough."
God. All
I
right, let's get out of this room and
appreciate
find this kid a therapist.
And I-
Yeah,
I don't know if Ruby's is still alive at this point.
Oh, Dr. Bellum, we need you.
yeah, so I understand that we don't want to leave these guys behind, but I really feel like we should probably take a look around this place before something comes to
Probably.
us.
I just imagine Shauna is now like moving the water around her hands like David Bowie in Labyrinth with the like shiny balls. And it's just like,
Well-
what is happening?
Not my gay ass being
Well-
like, okay, 13th year.
Well, as much as I think this room sucks, I gotta keep it honest with you. You're Uncle Slam, and you could do that now. Maybe I should hang back with these guys. I'm kind of scared of what's out there.
You planning on ditching us?
No, but I want to take a look around, but I don't. Shut up.
Shut up.
Maybe we can find. You've got the pipe now. Maybe we can find some kind of, I guess, weapon. What have I turned into? I just given weapons, hoping 14-year-old children find weapons.
I'm 24.
Really? Could have fooled me. So you're sure you're not an Atlantean? You're not one of them?
I'm not. There was some voice. I kind of thought I was imagining stuff. I thought, like, I don't know. It was right before I got out. I don't know. Some guy asked, "Will you like, fuck? What did it say?"
Oh,
Shauna with your nose so bright.
It's something-
Oh man.
he
Oh,
asked
that's
if I'd
good.
be his vessel, and I think I said, "I guess." I don't know. I thought I was dreaming. I think I'm a vessel now. What is a vessel?
I believe that is something that is used to contain liquids, so I guess the water thing makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. It was some godlike voice, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm some kind of Atlantean vessel?
and at that time, you start hearing some people like outside in the other in the hallway.
Oh, hey, exactly what I was afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's around this time that other pods start popping open, and people are slowly kind of stumbling out and regaining consciousness.
Hey guys, wake the fuck up! It's time to party.
Something like that.
Yeah, Mosey's already in like baseball swing formation.
Okay.
For the record, I'm just going to call Allen Ginsberg Ginsberg because we have another main character in this franchise
Yeah.
called Allen.
That's fair.
Yeah, that tracks.
Ginsburg's a cool name for a soldier. I dig it.
Yeah, and I go up. It has Ginsberg come out.
Yeah. All of them started stumbling out. Ginsburg looks to be about like you were around the same age now. He looks to be about 20 years older.
Anyone Mosey would recognize?
Yeah, there's probably a few people from the underground, like just a couple of regular humans though, essentially.
Oh my god. Bingo?
Fucking bingo squingo.
Hey there, Mosey.
Oh
Holy
no!
shit. Bingo Squingo. I haven't seen you since 2019? You been good, man?
I've had better days. Where the fuck are we?
I have no idea, but I feel like the ruckus is approaching, my good sir.
And I go up and I go, Ginsberg. And I go, hey, Ginsberg.
And Ginsberg turns to you all, what? Huh?
And I go, God, when did you get old? Like,
Shauna, where the hell have you been?
Here, I guess. I don't.
I heard they nicked you in Highwind back in 2019, or sorry, in 2029.
Yeah, I know. I got kidnapped, and they captured me, and they brought me here, and that's the last thing I remember.
Same story here, sister. Yeah, I was fighting the good fight. I was trying to check out they had a weapons platform they were building down where Sunset Beach used to be.
Man, I always wanted to visit there. Fuck.
How well does Shauna know Ginsberg? Is it someone she would trust, or just someone she kind of knows?
Someone, I'd say maybe you had gone on a mission together when you were doing the resistance stuff.
Okay, maybe not well enough to be like, by the way, look at this.
Yeah, I mean that's your call, really.
Yeah, and I go, yeah, it's crazy. Do you feel any different coming out of there?
I mean, I'm feeling a little wobbly. Did I hear that kid say someone's coming? I'm not up for a fight.
I suggest getting back against the wall, mister.
That he might not be wrong. He's not wrong about that. Unfortunately, I have no idea what's coming right now.
And outside you're basically like a little from a walkie. Yeah, we've got floor 4, section D is looks like it's opened up. Let's say we're approaching with extreme caution.
Yeah. I think the fight is about to come to us.
I want to give my lucky left and right arms here the good old 1-2 reload, a la Henry Cavill in Mission Impossible.
Wow. Yeah, reloading your arms.
Hell yeah.
Reloading those biceps.
Exactly.
All right. It's just like Slugger used to say. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a guy swinging a bat.
There we go. Okay, got the camera working again.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So what is everybody doing? Give me an idea. So basically all of the folks that you just let out are kind of like recovering. Like they do not seem to be nearly at the same kind of energy level that you are.
Yeah, it's exactly what
I'm looking at my character sheet, so I'm gonna assume no, but I'm gonna ask anyways. Can Shauna heal now?
No.
Okay.
And yeah, that's exactly why I'm putting myself in front of the room so they can't get in here to hurt these people because they're not real people yet. They are still.
That's a little weirdly nihilistic, but okay.
They're not.
Okay, Shauna's gonna start getting ready.
Before I've had a bowl of Cheerios in the morning. This is like that times a million.
Yeah,
that feels accurate. All right, so what is everybody doing? It sounds like Roger's at the Uncle Slam is at the door.
Baseball stance ready to go.
Uncle Slam is a knocking.
And she's like,
right in front of the door.
And she's like, I guess I could. She's like, I guess I could use these against them now. But she's like, yeah, I woke up a little different to Ginsberg because Ginsberg is still right there, and she kind of gathers the water towards her. That's there.
Oh, whoa, what?
I
they been,
don't.
Have they been experimenting on us in here?
Maybe. Like, as far as Shauna knows, that could be true. I don't know. I heard some voice, and now I can do this.
All right. So before we roll initiative, actually, no, I'm not gonna have us roll initiative. So, Uncle Slam, what are you trying to do? Are you waiting for them to come in the room? Like, give me some idea of what you're trying to accomplish here.
Okay, well, firstly, how far? Because this will change my answer. Like, how far down the hall are they? Because I want to like let them get like
You can't
most
see
of the
them.
way, and then
Like
go
when you
out.
have with the little bit of the door cracked open, you don't see anybody down that side of the hallway, and it sounds like the voice is coming from behind the door. Like, if the door opens this way, it's on this side. Do you know what I'm
They're
saying?
like right there.
They're pretty close. They're incoming. You can hear the voice getting pretty close now.
Okay. In that
And
case,
footsteps
also, does the door open in or out?
outward.
Okay, I'm waiting for them to get close, and then I'm gonna use all my strength and just go wham, and use the door against them.
Before you slam that door open, I seem to have forgotten what my powers were for a split second. So Mosey's going to go.
State your name and intention now.
To like the people outside.
Yes. They can't lie to me.
Yeah, but do they have to answer?
No, but they're going to think they could bullshit me.
Oh, okay.
Atlantean guards, prison detention facility. What the fuck, dude? Why'd you tell him that?
Yep. Thought so. Hey, Uncle. Slam.
And so you said, what were you trying to say you were going to do, Dan?
The second they get close enough, I'm going to like have my hand on the handle and just whale that door open.
Okay, roll me an agility check.
Okay.
Thank you for playing along with that, RC. That made me feel really cool.
Yeah.
24.
24. All right, yeah, you timed this pretty well. Let's see if they are able to avoid it in time.
I'm surprised you didn't have that dice tower at
Yeah,
the ready.
it occurred to me I did not have it as I was getting ready to have you roll. All right. What is your strength again?
10. Because I
10.
have that +2.
Okay. Oop. Nope, that dice is gone.
Would this be like a 10 plus 10? Or
I just love you just being that dice gone. Like,
Yeah, I was just trying to
goodness.
determine like what the strength of your what the DC of your attack was.
Mhm.
Yeah, both of these guys just didn't realize exactly what was about to occur, and you caught them, slammed them. One of them got caught by the end of the door and goes flying against the wall and lands in a heap on the ground. The other got crushed between the door and the wall.
Come on and
like
slam.
crushed or
They're not getting up today.
good. Were there any other of them?
No, just the two that were in the room that were coming towards you, it seems.
Can I roll an intimidation check?
They're unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, are they both out? I thought
Yeah.
that one of them was. Oh,
He's
well,
gonna go
no,
over
no,
somebody's
no.
lifeless body and go.
no. I want to give them a nightmare.
Yeah, no, they both got, one flew against the wall and got knocked out. The other got crushed between the door and the wall and got knocked out.
Okay, no, I thought only
Okay.
one of them got knocked out. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'll be over here being cute.
Shauna's like, I don't really know what she's like, oh, I guess I don't need this. I don't really know what to do with this water. Anyone have like a bag or something? That's what Yardak used to do, right?
You can see that the two guards outside do have some water flasks.
I take their water flask.
Or not, what's not flask, what's the word I'm looking for?
The pouch thing?
Water
Like
skin.
a water skin.
The water
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
I take their water skins. I take both of them.
Would they happen to have a gun?
As
I look, do they have a gun?
No guns, they do have knives.
I take the knife.
Fuck, that doesn't do me any good.
so as she
I don't want them to have the knives either. And I go,
Fair
okay,
enough.
who's good with a knife?
Ginsburg raises his hand. He says, like I said, I'm not back to 100, but I'll take a knife.
And I go,
Get
there.
in there, Bingo, you crazy son of a bitch.
I mean, listen, anything for you, Mosey.
Tell you what, by the end of the day, we're gonna get up to an old-fashioned bingo bango, aren't we, buddy?
I really hope not, if I'm being honest.
You know what? That's
which I kind of
perfectly-
have to be around you, right?
You know what? That's perfectly fair. I can only imagine how exhausted you are right now, buddy.
Shauna doesn't really know Mosey, right?
Right.
So that
like,
was
you might know each other in passing.
yeah. And I go, oh, is that your thing? People can't lie to you.
Yeah, I'm like your people's worst fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you're.
Wait.
Wait, do you mean humans or do you mean reporters or?
I meant reporters.
Oh,
But
okay.
I want people to tell me the truth, so I can report the truth.
Look, I'm just saying, I'm not used to dealing with a lot of your kind. You know, honest journalists.
So
Unfortunately, fair.
seeing as how Mosey just very blatantly stated that people can't lie to him, and I just watched Shauna's hands glow blue with the water around them and now getting the water skin, I want to turn to Mosey and I want to say, make her tell the truth. Is she one of those Atlanteans? Because I still don't trust you.
She already said that she's not an Atlantean.
Well, she got the water, and now she's getting the water skin. I don't know. This is a little much.
Miss Shauna Ortega, who hasn't been able to lie to me at all up until this point, so this question's pointless. Are you an Atlantean?
As far as I know, no. I am human.
Okay.
Well, there you go, Grandpa McRacist. Now quit being a dick butt. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I mean, to be fair, and I was like, and there were Atlanteans that were on our side.
Look, I'm just saying.
Not making
yes,
that
there
joke.
are, and I've just been crossed by one too many, and I've been hurt by one too many. So I gotta. We're good now. We're good.
Okay, good. Okay, I was like, I got to assume there are more of those people coming, right? Like,
Yeah, because remember you heard them call for backup.
they were calling people. The rest of y'all, I'm not playing Ruby. The rest of you guys, how are you feeling?
You know, we're ready to get a move on. You know, even if we can't fight.
Okay, we gotta. I think we should get moving as fast as possible.
All right. And Ginsburg says, "All right, you heard the lady. Let's get moving."
Everybody good
Alright.
to go? Everybody stable? We good?
Everybody
You two out
like,
here.
you know, everybody looks like they're able to move on their own, and they're looking like they're limbering up and such.
Oh boy, I
Alright.
hope I can find the utility closet.
And
If
I
can't
was
find
like,
some welding goggles, I'm
I
fucked.
never said what Shauna was wearing, but I'm imagining she's
Oh.
wearing some kind of like business suit thing, similar to like a reporter thing.
Well, I mean, I imagine you would look more like a business, like you'd look like a reporter who's in a war zone. Like,
That's
you know,
true.
In terms of, yeah,
Mhm.
because you've been part of the resistance thing. And Mosey, you would have been wearing whatever you went into the pod with.
I don't know what I went into the pod with. I was under the impression I was a prisoner.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they just shoved you in a pod, like, with whatever you were wearing.
I would imagine that I'm in some kind of
So,
like
like, you
battle
probably have
gear,
your
but I had
goggles.
like a blue
Oh,
blazer
okay.
over it to like look like because I was reporting somewhere. But
Well,
I am just doing this word for flavor text for Shauna, and then she's gonna reach in the pocket, and she's like, "Oh, I still have my trusty notebook," and she
No.
kind of starts writing notes about like what's going on.
You know, RC, I was wearing a gun
She takes her
too.
job seriously.
Yeah, all right, I'm sorry. They disarmed you, but they let you keep, like, your clothes.
They took off my arms?
Anywho,
It's really weird that lightning struck in the middle of this building.
Anywho, all
Let's
right.
let's go before anyone else starts developing weird powers.
Yeah. How about you two cover our flank, and I'll lead the way down the hallway, and just make
Sounds
sure
good.
nobody gets left behind.
Sounds good to me, American McGee.
All right, so if you're going to lead the way, you start running down the hallway. You catch, as you get to the corner, I imagine, like, you do some kind of, like, military, like, everybody stop motion.
Yeah.
You look around.
And then
you look
some weird sign language that
Yeah, that means nothing to anybody else. But
literally
essentially,
nobody.
you look around the corner, again, just continue. You see tons and tons more of these doors, and you see what looks to be like a little, like a reception desk up near some, what looks to be an elevator.
Is there anybody at the desk?
Were they
Not at
receiving
the
guns?
No.
Okay, so if nobody's there, I want to actually run up and take a look to see if I can't see if there's like cameras watching or anything like on the screen to see if like we're being watched.
Yeah, it's essentially a bunch of ripple comms that are doing it, but like you can see different locations, like kind of 3D representations of them. And you kind of get a layout. Like basically, this whole place is one big square with a reception and elevator at one end. And you also notice as you're looking at it, you see like each floor next to the reception area has a confiscation room.
Like a room where they just take things.
That's
Things that were things that were things
Uh,
that were confiscated.
Yeah.
Okay, just like a holding closet, I guess.
And I go, conversation room. Do you think like the weapons they took off us would be there?
You think they got a Game Boy in there?
You've been asking for a gun since the moment you woke up.
Okay, but I'm not gonna say no to getting a Game Boy too. Obviously, they have guns.
I don't know. Did you have a Game Boy when you got captured?
No, but you think maybe someone else did?
You seem to be the youngest one here, buddy.
I was gonna say if every
okay.
room has about 8 or wait no 3, 6, 9, has about 11 people in it, and this whole facility is filled with, there's probably like a good couple hundred people on this floor, so
One of them might have had a Game Boy.
one of them might have had a Game Boy.
I don't know.
That room is to the left of the reception area, which I assume everyone has followed.
Yeah.
Roger
Okay. Do
to
we
at this
want to
point.
go in there and see if we can find anything we can use against these guys?
Abso-fucking-tootly.
That one has basically a panel that looks like it needs to be filled with water to be able to get into.
I got water.
Okay.
Put
You go to fill
water
it up?
in there.
I give her the as you buy the motion.
Yeah. You fill it with water, and you notice that nothing changes, but when you put your hand in, it suddenly glows and the door opens.
Interesting.
Neat.
And I go, this is so weird. I don't know how to handle this.
I wish I could say that this is the weirdest thing I've seen in a while, but it's not.
That's the weirdest thing I've seen in 30 years.
Mm-hmm. It's the only thing you've seen in 30 years.
So when you go into the room, you do see there's like a Mosey, you would recognize a duffel bag that was in there. There's not really a lot of weapons, like some spears, some swords, baseball bats, things like that. And basically everyone else kind of grabs something. Mosey, I assume you go to your duffel bag.
Oh yeah, I got my Billy Madison bag. We're good.
All right, cool. And
Or was that Happy Gilmore? Fuck, I wish Ruby was still alive.
Wait, no, as far as you're aware, Ruby would still be alive.
Look, I'm just assuming that it's been 30 years. Everyone's dead.
All right, that's a fair assumption. All right, so you've gotten this. You've gotten your weapons. You're at the reception desk. You see on the elevator, though, you see that it's starting to move upward. Like there's 2 elevators, one on either side of the desk, and one of them is starting to move from the first floor to your floor.
Oh, we got to get going. I think Shauna grabs like a sphere, and she's like, I guess I might as well be like Yardak now, and grab the sphere.
Okay.
I unzip my duffel bag. Are all of my wares still in it?
All of your wares remain. It's a little dusty, but
Nah, I think I'm good.
And what did you just pull out of the bag, Mosey?
This is my boomstick.
This is Lucille.
I pulled out a tactical shotgun. Now, you see, the great thing about this baby is that instead of only being able to hold 2 shots, it can hold up to 32 rounds of pure, unadulterated fury. Oh, I just love it. I named her Betty.
Okay, scary small child.
So what? All right, so
I'm
the elevator's
24.
the elevator's coming up. What are you doing?
We should get going.
My shotgun's racked. I'm ready, Dad. Let's play. I want to.
I'm ready, Dad. Put me in, Coach.
So are you just all right? So it sounds like Sean is trying to convince you all to leave, and Mosey's getting ready to make a stand.
If it's just us, I would say stay and fight, but we got to get the rest of these people out of here. They're like they haven't been awake as long as we have.
You're right.
I put myself in front of the people again, and I feel like we should fight them, and then we can use the elevator to get out. So I can like put them behind the desk.
So a reminder that there are 2 elevators.
I thought you said it was
Go to the elevator they're not in. Let's just go.
That too. We can also just try to escape. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's at least try to get the people in the elevator.
Okay, yes, that I'm for that.
All right, yeah, let's sausage pack this motherfucker.
Okay, I mean when it opens up, it's a huge it's gonna be able to
Oh,
easily
well,
fit.
if we're
the
all
11
able
of
to
you.
get in, then we
Oh,
all
we're
can
all
get
able to
in.
get in,
I
we're all
was worried
going.
about getting the other ones in.
Yeah, I think it's worth noting that if it's able to fit the 11 of you, you don't know how many of them it could fit either.
Oh, yeah.
So you're taking the elevator down.
Yeah.
All right. When you see the bottom is basically again, as far as you can translate, it says garage.
I used to live in one of these.
You get down to the bottom, and when the doors open, you're able to step out. There's kind of like some boxes that are in between you and the rest of the facility, but you can kind of see over them a little bit if you're stealthy. And you just see a lot of soldiers kind of running around, and you see a couple. You've never seen it before, but basically a sort of almost like a chariot, essentially, but for water.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, you see a couple of
Am I,
these.
gonna,
Oh,
am
that
I just
thing.
gonna try to get my character to try and drive that again?
I guess depends on who has the best vehicle skill.
Not me.
Maybe me?
Might be you. Vehicle is.
Yeah, I have nothing in vehicles.
Oh,
Same.
it's me. It's always me. Apparently, you're gonna force Rachel to drive everywhere we go.
Mosey
By-
grew up in the underground. I'm sorry, we don't have a Toyota dealership down there. God damn it!
Yeah, by van or by hovercraft, you're gonna be the pilot.
And I go, okay, how many people could the chariot thing fit?
Again, they're pretty big. Like it'll be a little more cramped than the elevator was, but you can easily
and I was
get
like,
onto
okay.
it. But you
everyone
have to,
in,
but you have to be able to get to one. And remember, there's like soldiers running all around.
Oh God, where's how close is the closest one?
So let's see. If you came out of the elevator, you got those boxes you're all kind of hiding behind, and then the closest one is probably a good 60 feet from you, like one on either side.
And how many soldiers?
None of them are kind of looking your way right now, but I would say it's a good dozen.
Oh.
Okay, I've got decent stealth. I turn and talk to I'm going to ask Ginsburg because there's more than one of these things, right?
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm going to talk.
I was say there's about 5 of them, or sorry, 6 of them,
Ooh.
3 on either side.
Ooh. Like you multiple of these chariot things.
Exactly, about 6 of those and about a dozen soldiers.
Can we have Ginsburg get one of the chariots, and then we get on the other, and we are a distraction for the people to get away?
That was what I was thinking. I'm going to turn to Ginsburg and said, "How good are you at driving anything?"
Yeah, I commandeered one of those one time. I have a general sense of how they go. What are you thinking?
We're the 3 of us are. I'm thinking as long you guys good with being the bait to get the rest of these people out.
Yeah. They've done nothing to deserve all this. Let's get them out of here.
So we're going to go and
because you said that around Mosey, we know that it's true.
Hey.
I
just love how Mosey's power is. Yeah, that's canon now.
Yeah. But I was thinking too. I was like, if you could get all the rest of you guys to one of the chariots, we'll be the distraction. We'll go run for another one and be a little bit more showy. Try and
So you're telling me that that's a really good idea? That I already racked some dragon's breath?
Dragon's breath.
Is that like
it's a type of
ammo?
It's a type of shotgun round. It looks really cool. I'm gonna feel like John Wayne minus the racism.
I'm glad it's minus the racism.
I'm black.
Right, so now it feels like a good
to remind
I was gonna say that seems like a good point to say that the character is black.
And
Yes,
not
I am
Brandon.
clearly not.
Yeah.
The only thing missing from me is blue lines, and I'm paper, baby.
Got Rachel Dozel playing a black character.
Oh God.
Horrifying.
One of the worst Rachels.
Yeah.
So all right, so your plan is
we'll share your name with
to
her.
distract distract.
Yeah, and I go, okay, you guys go stealthily go to, and I'm gonna point to one that's maybe not the closest, but it's out of the way.
So essentially, they're the 6 of them are docked, like evenly spaced on
Oh, okay.
on left and the right.
And I go, okay, you guys go that way towards that one, and we're gonna run towards that one and try and get them to come our way.
So, first of all, Dan's face is frozen on just the most delightful fucking.
I know. I almost don't want to get rid of it, but I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my webcam.
Like,
I
you look
took a
like you
screenshot
just
of
got
it, Dan.
exactly what you wanted for Christmas.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to turn to Roger and go. So I think I'm gonna sneak up behind one of them and blow his fucking head off. What are you gonna do?
Ooh,
I think I'm gonna
actually,
hit him with water.
well, that you can do that as you drive, and Mosey and I. Well, he can tag on the back with you, and then I'm gonna sneak up and try to take 1 or 2 of them out, and then I can hop on as you guys go.
Oh, so you want me to roll with her?
Yeah, if you want to, you can like be on the back with the gun. She can drive and maybe throw some of her water around.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try
Yeah,
to
that
take.
makes
And
sense.
can I say
Couple
that
of them out.
while we're talking about this, the rest of the people are already like starting to sneak off to the other one?
Yeah, they're doing their thing, and that's actually a great point.
I was like, okay, but I am going to focus and do. I'm like looking at what these attacks are called that I can do. I'm going to do. Is there? So they're docked in water, right? The
Say that
chariot.
again. No, they're not docked in water. They're. I mean, they have a water pool in the center of
Oh,
them,
wait.
but they.
Oh, okay. So there's not like a big body of water around us then.
No,
Rachel,
there's not.
Did you say back in the van?
I
Oh,
didn't mean
that's
to.
not what I heard. So.
Oh, that's what Squire just put. I was like, wait, did she say that? And my brain didn't even register it. I was just like, yeah, back in the van.
I just realized that the chat is not coming through the. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
I think some of it.
Yeah.
I'm
you're
going to try and distract like a soldier. I want to try and use water from one of the soldiers' pouches to do like water whips at them to like distract them
Like
from their own
way.
pouches.
from their own pouches.
That's fucking great, and I'm kind of pissed I never thought about it.
Okay.
Brains.
Yeah.
that sounds like a perfect use of your 3rd attack power then.
Whip frenzy, is that what that? Oh, the multi-attack one. Yeah.
There should be one right after that too.
Fury of Ocean.
Is that the one that has indirect?
Yes.
Yeah, so that would be a perfect use of that then.
Okay.
So roll that attack check, and we're gonna see essentially if you're able to get a grip on their water.
Okay. So I rolled 12. What do I add to it? Sorry.
It should have a 2-hit added on the attack section.
Oh, in the attack. Oh, I was Ocean Fury. To hit. So I see to hit 10 DC 25.
Yep. So you'd add the 10.
The 10. So that'd be 22.
22. All right. Yeah, that hits. And so that one is not a multi-attack. So if you're trying to do more than one, you would have to power stunt and potentially use one of your hero points.
I'm mostly trying to be a distraction right now. I'm not so.
Okay. So you're basically grabbing the water out of one, attacking him and distracting him. Let's see how well he fares against his own water.
And I'm hoping like it looks a little weird, so like the soldiers around him are like freaked out.
Right. Yeah, it smacks him all around, but he doesn't really he doesn't go down. He looks like a little cut up on the face, but he just looks confused as hell. And he kind of actually pushes at his colleague that's next to him, and he goes, "What the hell, man? Now's not the time to be messing around."
Haha. I'm sowing the seeds of discontent.
Yeah, so they're all kind of going, and he says, "I didn't do anything. It was probably Yarben over there."
Yarben.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
Yarben.
I want to not you know that I have a brother named Ben, so I'm imagining him.
Good. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Do you have a yard Doug?
Sure. Yeah,
Yard Doug.
Don't fucking challenge me.
Oh, but I can't get a Yar Bingo Squingo. Fuck you.
No, you can't. You got your bingo squingo. He's currently running and trying to get onto the craft. When suddenly, so those guys are distracted, but you do suddenly see some of the other soldiers noticing the others getting onto their craft. So you've got like a moment to react here.
So would I use would I have to use like a power to use my hero point to like react?
I mean, what are you trying? It depends on what you're trying to do.
I want to try to attack the people who I've noticing them.
Essentially, like all of the remaining 10 soldiers are starting to take notice of this big group commandeering one of their ships. Like, again, this is one of those things. Like you're in a quick time event right now, and you see that they're noticing, and you have a moment to try to do something. All three of you see this, I should say.
Yeah.
Can I say that because I wanted to sneak up behind someone that I was able to do that so I could distract everyone with a well-timed shotgun blast?
And,
roll a stealth check, and what is Uncle Slam doing?
I have. Can I use my athletics to like run up behind two of them and like just slam their heads together and knock them out?
Let's roll athletics to see if you're going to get there fast enough.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, you could just fly into them.
Fuck me! I forgot I can fly. All right, then yeah, I will kind of take a runner stance and then take off and just.
So, are you trying to hit? Are you trying to hit more than one of them though? You're trying to hit two of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So that is going to be a power stunt then.
Yeah, like put my arms out and just like air Jesus, just.
All right, so you're gonna use some extra effort to get that extra standard action. Are you gonna use your hero point to negate it?
As of now, no.
Okay. So you remember you're going to take fatigue then. And did you roll your stealth check, Mosey?
No, not yet. Oh.
Yep, 26. Sorry, I dropped Big Green.
Okay.
And Brandon,
Big Green has been acquired.
And yeah, he does not take notice of it. And I'm not going to make you roll an attack check because you're right behind him. What's the DC on your shotgun? Or on your gun?
That's going to be a 20. Also, before I'm going to let you go ahead and roll it. God, I hope this hits. I have a funny line for this.
I mean, it definitely hit. We're seeing whether or not he's downed or whatever. And so what did you say the DC was, 20?
Yep.
So essentially the shot goes off. This is one of the ones wearing a helmet. And it just like the shot just blasts, hits the back of his helmet, like does definitely seem to like have penetrated, but he does not go down. And he like he falls forward, catches himself, and goes to turn around and sees you.
Okay.
Hi.
Was the shotgun loud enough to distract people, though?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely drawing.
So.
It's drawing some fucking attention. That's for sure.
It's a fuck mothering shotgun.
And Dan, you're gonna try to hit those two other guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say like as Mosey does the shotgun, and they're like, "What the fuck?" and turn around. And, like at the moment they turn around, they just see this giant fucking guy with his arms out.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
The final thing they see.
So roll that as two attack checks with. You can either do it as. Sorry, I should say you can either do it as a multi-attack, which means you're going to take -2 on both, or you're doing them as two separate attacks.
2 separate attacks.
Okay, so roll 2 separate attack checks then.
Okay. That was a 7, not great, and a 12. 7 and 12, and then let me.
I guess that would be whatever your fighting or close combat is.
Yeah, it would be plus 2.
Unarmed.
So it'd be 17 and 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good night, Jim.
Oh, night, Jim.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to add night.
Rest easy, Big Jimmers.
And so let's see. So you hit, and then what's your
Don't do
flight?
that when I'm drinking water.
My
Fuck.
flight. It says flight 8 at 500 miles per hour.
Yeah. Flight of 8, and let me see.
Just fucking vaporize these guys.
And what is your strength is 10 though, so that would actually be the stronger of the two. So that's going to make it a.
The Atlanteans threw beans at him.
Boom! You slam these two guys down to the ground. These ones didn't have helmets on, and they just crack along the floor, leaving like a bit of a crater indent below them with how hard you hit them.
I just committed homicide.
Good.
I mean, they're really dense Atlanteans, so you don't know that, but they're definitely out of the
really
fight.
dense Atlanteans.
I'm just saying these guys can live at the bottom of the ocean. They can take a lot of pressure.
How many of them that noticed the people are still
I mean, they
up?
all just saw what happened with Mose and with Uncle Slam, and that definitely has taken their attention away from the others. What are you trying to do, though?
Okay, so
Shauna?
the ones that are still up, I want to use Whip Frenzy, which is a multi-attack, I think.
Okay, how many are you trying to attack?
I'm gonna say I have almost nothing on Ruby that does multi-attack. Is 3 a good number? I don't know.
I mean, basically, look at your 2 hit on that, and however many you try to attack, you're going to take -2 or -3 or whatever it is.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do 3.
Okay, so roll 3 attacks with a -3 on each.
Okay. And then I add the 10 to each of them,
Correct.
and then take the 3 away.
Yep. So
Sure.
you're adding 7, really.
Yeah, essentially you can add 7 or however
Thank
you
for
want to do
doing
it.
math for me.
I got you, boo boo.
Okay.
It's okay. Lucky for you, I dropped out my junior year.
Hmm.
I had to sit there and think about it.
I could've
24
took
for the
active
first
thought.
one.
What was the total?
24 for the first one.
24. Okay.
26 for the second one.
Okay.
And 19 for the last one.
Okay. All 3 of those hits. What's the DC on that?
The DC is 25.
Boom, boom, boom. You're just, I think this is the first time you've really started to take the water in and you're feeling that connection to it more than ever. And it just kind of sears through your arms as you connect with the water and you're just slashing at them like repeatedly, like and it's cutting them into them like blades. And, and
I looked out of my hand to go, no wonder Yardak was so into this.
About to say, plot twist, you play Yardak now. Shit.
Boom, 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 boom. Get the fuck out my room.
and yeah, so all 3 of these, I'd say actually 2 of them are all cut up and they look like they're going to be like hurt but not down. And then you grab the third one and slam him into the other 2 with the water, and they all 3 go down. And you feel like this surge of energy that you've never felt anything like before.
I feel great, I think.
Brutalizing people. Gets the blood pumping.
All right, so that
Apparently.
is...
Mosey's just sitting here with a very much still alive guy in front of him like,
Well, my risk was calculated, but boy, I suck at math.
all right, and it's
know how
at
that
that
feels.
moment we're gonna... Actually, no. Again, we're just gonna keep this out of initiative. We're gonna keep this kind of free flowing. All of the remaining Atlanteans basically go to shoot at you with some energy weapons. What is everybody's parry your dodge plus 10?
18.
20.
18, 20,
19.
19. Mosey, you are small enough and kind of given cover by this other guy that you don't get hit, but the other 2, you're going to have to roll some toughness checks.
Ooh.
And that's another dice gone.
Oh,
Jesus,
I just
get it together,
realized
Carol.
I have something. I don't know if this is already in for the plus 10 that I have
Should.
enhanced dodge 5.
That is included in that number.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, same with I have invulnerability, protection 4, and immunity 10.
That should be included. Immunity doesn't do anything for damage.
Oh,
and
it's
stuff.
What does
improved invulnerability.
thick skin
Impervious
protection
toughness
6 do?
That's included. That's just basically like you have much
okay.
tougher skin.
Oh yeah, I just
Okay,
noticed
cool.
my toughness modifier is a fucking 12. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so, sorry, do I roll for toughness then?
Yeah, you're going to roll a toughness check.
29.
29. Okay.
27.
27. All right, yeah. I would say essentially, Uncle Slam, you get hit, and it's kind of searing into your suit, but like you're kind of just shaking it off without issue. Meanwhile, for Shauna, the energy hits you, but right before it does, like some water just like goes from your water skin like instinctively and like goes to where the shot is gonna hit and absorbs it.
I was like, is that normal for Atlanteans? No, right?
No, yeah, but I say my shit don't do that. Well,
Yeah.
Yardak's shit don't do that.
And I'm like, what the hell?
Mosey's a little distracted.
Actually, I would imagine that Shauna looks up to one of the Atlanteans and goes, "This is weird, right?"
To your enemy, like, should this be happening?
Actually, yeah, no, he looks a little like perplexed at like what he just saw happen too, given that you're a human.
What a Spider-Man ass moment.
And I go,
Um,
surprise!
And lastly, the one that is in front of you, Mosey, goes to attack. What is your parry plus 10?
That's gonna be a 20.
20. Yeah, he basically just goes to punch you, just because again he's a little disoriented, and that's gonna make contact. Roll a toughness check.
22.
22. Yeah, you're gonna have a bit of a shiner because he just like cold cocked you, and you're gonna take a -1 to toughness checks.
All right. Well, I know exactly how.
I mean, you do have a hero point. I'll remind you, but
yeah, I'll hang on to that. I've only got a -1 right now.
okay.
See, I know exactly how I'm responding to you, Matt. Wham!
Ah, fuck. All right. A fair point, but my retort, pop.
All right. Yeah, roll that attack.
So that's a 19 on the die,
All right, that hits. I know that much.
plus a 16.
All right, and what's the DC again?
That's a 20.
This one catches him right in the stomach. Boom! And he goes flying back and slides along the floor.
Shh, shh. It's all over. Just dreams, Matt, buddy.
It's just dreams. And he said it, so it's true.
And on that note, I have to pee real quick, so please don't hit me.
All right. So
Please
yeah.
don't hit me.
So basically, a lot of these guys, having seen what just happened, and they're kind of taking cover now to try to be able to shoot at you. What are you doing now? And you see Ginsburg has kind of loaded up onto the one hovercraft and is starting to get it going. Like you can see him flicking switches, and you see the lighting coming on it.
I'm going to continue to attack because I still want them to get away a little bit.
Okay. All right. What kind of attack are you gonna do this time?
I'm looking at all what I got.
Yeah, I gave you some special things too.
I see.
Also,
that,
I should say that because of all the people you've knocked down, their water skins have kind of gone along the ground, and so there's like a lot of different pools of water throughout the space.
Oh, shit.
Okay, there's something called the Ice Person Trap that I want to try.
So that's going to be an affliction. What's your number on that?
My number is, it says range affliction 8, resisted by dodge, overcome by damage.
Oh, that answers the first thing. All right, dodge. All right, how many of them are you trying to get with this? Are you just trying to get, because really it's just for one.
Oh, I guess is there like one that's like super close to me?
Yeah, there's a couple that are like closer than you. Like I said, they're behind cover right now, but
okay, I'm gonna try to get like the one that's closest to me.
Okay, he rolled a 1, so he definitely gets.
Oh, he frozen now.
Wow, I rolled 2 1s in a row.
Yeah.
I was about to yell dice Joe, but no, dice promotion. Use that one only.
So this one is definitely like fully trapped by this thing. Like essentially, like you saw the water that he had in his pouch, and it immediately made it slide up him and ice, and he's like frozen to the piece of cover that he was connected to.
I'm picturing King Boomy's the rock candy, where it just starts and then goes shoom.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I'm like, interesting. I could get used to this, I'll be honest.
All right, so that's again, that's kind of causing distraction, and that gives it just enough time for Ginsburg and a lot of people to get their hovercraft going and take off. And a couple of them are like throwing their swords and stuff as they're going, to help also form a distraction.
And then
okay, as soon as they're gone, I'm gonna feel like we should rush and get into one of those.
Yeah, I was about to say, is since they're getting out of here, then as ours is starting to take off, I'm gonna fly over. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to get on it. I'm going to fly above our little chariot thing to keep an eye out.
Okay, so right now you're just like hovering in the air?
Yeah. And I'm going to follow behind them.
Okay.
Mosey hops on the thing, looks at Shauna, like kind of points at it. Hold on to your potatoes, Dr. Jones. Get on the motherfucking thing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What did Ruby raise you? I mean, she wants
Yes.
to. Like,
I mean,
I mean,
kinda,
maybe by this,
though.
yeah, probably by this point. So yeah, so do you rush onto it?
yes.
All right, roll a technology check, or a vehicle check.
I was about to be like, that is not what I looked at earlier. Okay, I have to do math.
Darn it, I
18.
didn't budget enough time for math. All right, cool. You get this thing rolling.
I didn't budget enough time for math.
You get this thing rolling.
You talk to me way too much
Just
to not
fucking
know
hook
that.
the chariot up to me. I can fly 500 miles an hour. Let's go.
All right,
Are
you doing anything on the way out?
Lick my
Um,
balls.
Did you just yell McDonald's?
Lick my balls, but close enough.
I heard McDonald's.
Yeah, that's also what I heard. So
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck the aliens.
I'm imagining that I'm like jumping on, and maybe I imagine this is maybe more for flavor text. I'm just like making the water like do stuff behind me to like keep us hidden.
okay, like maybe
So,
kind
I'm trying to throw them off the rhythm.
yeah. All right, so maybe you're kind of turning it into steam or something as you're going,
Yeah.
or maybe even some ice on the ground
Ooh,
to
yeah.
Mhm.
throw them off.
Look, if
Okay.
I can blow someone's head off on the way out, I won't say no.
So you come out of this facility and you realize very quickly that you recognize where you are. It's overrun, it's underwater for the most part, but you are in downtown Manhattan.
Oh, bitch.
So
I'm not
Mosey
even
has no
Riverside.
idea where he is.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably looked at a
Oh, no,
map
are
at
we
some point in
actually
his
going
life.
to find the Statue of Liberty, like the underwater?
That wasn't on the agenda, but
Well, no, that's what I think.
We're
when
in
Grammar
Manhattan.
Squire said
Where's
that.
Ellis Island?
Can we say that Mosey's already put the goggles on?
I was going to
since
actually ask
okay.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. The second that Mosey had an inkling there might be sunlight, those goggles were on.
All right. So you see Ginsburg's hovercraft not too far up ahead of you. And he kind of looks back, he sees you, and he starts slowing down a little bit so you can kind of catch
Mhm.
pace with one another.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume-
What's
so it sounds like
happening?
Uncle Slam, you're flying high.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not like I don't want to like make myself a target, but high enough that I can like
Mhm.
see a good distance.
Well, are you close enough that you can hear what they're talking about as y'all are going?
Yeah. I would say I wouldn't
Then
be
I
more
go-
than like maybe like 10 feet above them.
Okay, that's what I was imagining. So
Do we
yeah, you're
get-
all kind of matching velocities at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jim apparently called it with the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I was like, I know somebody said it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I go.
And you look out into the water and you can see the Statue of Liberty pushed over into the ocean.
Ah, there
Oh,
it
you know what
is.
I was imagining? There'd be underwater and it was like just the torch standing out.
Do you know how fucking high the ocean would have
Isn't
to
it?
be?
Yeah, I was like,
I don't
the Statue of Liberty is like
fucking know.
300 feet tall or some shit.
Like
Maybe
again, maybe if they knocked it into the water first.
Maybe
Oh,
they
yeah,
knocked
if
it
it's,
into
like,
the
at an
water
angle,
first.
wait,
I
hold
don't
on.
fucking know.
Height
Okay.
of Statue
there
of
once.
Liberty. I'm looking it
No,
up
that's
right
not
now.
relevant. That was just a thing you're seeing off to the
Well,
side.
I was right.
We're already halfway through.
305 feet tall.
time.
I was.
Okay.
Very good, Dan.
And I go, hey, Ginsburg. I'm like,
And he's a little twitchy. He's like, yeah. What's up, Ortega?
God, well, what is the plan? I have no idea. Like,
Listen, I didn't realize where we were, but if we're in NYC, I'm I checked the fuel on this thing. We're good for a while. I'm gonna head up to Riverside.
makes sense. As last I knew, there was kind of a base-ish there, right?
Yeah, you. What's the last time you remember? Because you definitely went in earlier than the rest of us. Was it 20? You went in 2029, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Riverside's all that's left.
The
Wow.
last bastion.
I mean, the underground's probably still around, but yeah, Riverside's closer. Let's check there first.
I have a feeling. Isn't the underground underground? I'm sure it's flooded.
I'll also remind you that Ginsburg said this around Mosey.
That it was flooded?
No, he said that Riverside's all that's left.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you're
Sorry,
just underestimating
Riverside's all that's
my-
left for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think you're just underestimating the resiliency of my people.
I feel like the ground gets flooded first.
And I feel like we would have figured that shit out, Miss Smartass.
Amazing.
Fuck, that's good.
Hero point for you, Rachel.
Well fucking earned.
That felt well played into the character and into the moment.
Wait, and I
So-
used one earlier, right, to do a reaction. Did I? I don't even
No,
know.
you didn't.
We talked
You
about
didn't.
it. Okay, so I have two.
No, I gave myself fatigue. So I guess what, instead of 500 miles an hour, I can fly.
Oh
at,
yeah,
like,
you negated not to when you did that multi attack. So
Yeah.
you and Uncle Slam and Shauna both have fatigue right now.
Hmm.
And 1 hero point. And Mosey, you have not used your hero point, right?
Oh, then can I use one of my hero points to get rid of my fatigue?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I have 1.
Yeah, I guess since we're out of any kind of danger, I'll use it and go back to base level.
Okay. So right now, then Mosey's the only one left with a hero point.
Well, no,
Or
Rachel just
sorry. You're right. Shauna has 1 hero point. Mosey has 1 hero point, and
got
Roger
the
has 0.
fatigue. Yeah.
Okay, so you are. Yeah, you're heading north. Are you following Ginsburg? Are you sticking with him?
Yeah, I think we're gonna stick them. We want to make sure we want to make sure they're okay, and 2, it's
Well, I like though that how Robert was like, yeah, with this many pods in this room and this many rooms and these many floors, there's hundreds of people. But we were like, no, these 11.
we got the people we could get out.
Fair enough.
If we go to Riverside and there's soldiers there, maybe we can go and get more people out.
Yeah, we can send some people back to get the rest of them.
Yeah.
All right. And so now it's been about maybe an hour of travel time. Sorry, about an hour and a half. And all of a sudden, everyone roll a perception check.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Would I get, seeing as how I'm in the air, would I be perceiving a little better?
Yeah,
Or
I'll give you a +2 modifier.
+2. Okay. So I have a 12 plus
23.
21.
12 plus 9, 12 plus 9. 20,
21.
21.
All right, so yeah, you all see this suddenly from high in the sky, or sorry, you're passing by some woods, right? And not too far down, not too far back, I should say, you pass the ruins of some kind of Atlantean base. And suddenly, from the tree line, you see a figure leap into the air, and he's arcing through the air, and lands on your hovercraft.
Ours?
Who's ours?
The lot of you, not Ginsburg's hovercraft.
Okay.
Oh, well, I put my gun under his chin.
Mosey?
Yeah, who the fuck are you, dick butt?
Oh, come on, the mask isn't that complicated. And he lifts it up, and it's Carl.
Yeah, yes.
Solar Guard.
Sorry, still don't recognize you. You're pretty old, buddy.
Carl Balea.
Oh my god, and I put the gun back in the
genuine
like, I am
question.
so sorry.
Did Shauna ever, at some point, did Shauna know Carl?
Yeah, I would say that you did.
How are you older than me? Like,
Ortega? And
yes.
Uncle Slam?
Yeah. I mean, not your uncle, but America's uncle, I guess.
And he's just like,
I'm the cool American uncle, though. I let everybody like have a little bit of beer at dinner.
Yeah.
and so he just looks perplexed at the lot of you. Like when he landed, he was like shields up, and he lets them down. Now you would definitely know that Carl could do that, though. I would say you're just around him.
Right.
So, who else is still alive?
What the hell just happened? Wait, let's back up a second. How are you alive? Where have you been?
Cryogenic
Wait,
freezing.
did you time travel?
No, we
No.
were cryogenically frozen, Carl.
A
Beyond
really
that, I
long
don't
nap.
really understand a whole lot about what just happened to us.
We're on our way back to Riverside. Or you guys are clearly on Vector to head back to Riverside. So like, there's really not anyone left. You just
But you said
You just-
Who are you with?
I was with. So it's a long story, but we just sent back some of our guys down to Atlantis to try to put an end to all this. And I just got a call from Rickard calling me back to Riverside again. I was heading south.
Well, what happened down there, Buckaroo?
Well, I was heading south towards Manhattan. We got a report of an energy signature, of something unknown going off. So I was heading down to investigate that. I know that's like heavily
Yeah.
Atlantean territory.
Yeah, look, that was probably us getting out of the pods.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we were
I don't
cryogenically
know.
frozen.
There was like,
Well, it might have been Miss Looney Tune in her conversation with
oh,
her
I-
strange person in her brain.
Oh, yeah, she had some weird shit happen.
this is
Also,
accurate.
Ginsburg looks over from his hovercraft and like tentative thumbs up.
I do
Oh,
thumbs up
Mosey
back.
just like super excited.
Okay, okay.
I'm sorry.
I give a salute.
Are you all coming from Manhattan then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all. I think there were probably more people trapped in there, but we didn't want to like get recaptured trying to get everybody out.
Oh,
If it's been-
yeah, we should probably look into that at some point. Hey, are you still rolling with, like, fucking, what was his name? Dickard or whatever?
You just said Rickard.
Yeah, he did.
Shut up. Let me have my joke.
Let me have
I
my
want to say that's a character. Shauna says he literally just said his name.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
it's been
sorry, I've got a lot on my mind right now.
Rickard's heading the last of the resistance. We
And
were making a.
then, okay, so as far as Shauna didn't know that like Ruby, Laserhawk, Yardak
Right, that would have
died,
been
right?
before. Right, it would have been
Mhm.
before they died. Is when she got frozen.
Is your dad helping out?
Would that have been before
I assume
was
by this
frozen?
point, Shauna's like,
Yeah,
because
because you guys got frozen 10 years into the war. They died 20 years into the war.
Okay, okay.
I'm just assuming that because of everything going on, that this version of Shauna knows who like Ruby's visual
Yeah,
aid.
again, yeah, long enough time passed that
Yeah.
I think
And I go,
secret identities
I was
weren't
like,
really necessary.
is your dad helping out? Is there? Yeah.
They're gone. It's complicated, but they're gone.
Oh, I'm so
Carl.
sorry.
It's okay. I think we might be on the verge of winning this thing, but so
What about Ruby?
sorry, buddy. She's gone too.
Oh,
She was really all torn up when you went missing. I'm sure if she was alive, she'd be so happy to know.
This makes me sad.
Yeah,
Shauna
right.
like kind of like taps Mosey
If-
on the shoulder.
But like, if you guys are showing up and everything I'm hearing, I gotta call Rickard. I think you're gonna want to talk to him.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're fighting the Atlanteans and you've lost some people too to them, then you got me on your
I
side.
feel like I should tell you what happened to me though.
And he puts the sat phone away for a second. All right, hit me.
Heard a voice, asked me to be a vessel, and then takes water and like starts doing stuff with water. I do this now.
Okay, that's a new one.
Yeah,
And I've seen a lot of new ones recently.
and I go, as far as I
find
know,
anyone
I'm
with
still
third arm
human.
yet?
What?
Did you find anyone with the third arm yet? I know that meant a lot to your old man.
No third arms.
God,
God,
Doc
you-
would be
you-
so
you-
disappointed.
Yeah, I suppose he would, Mose. Actually, I guess yeah, Mose. He just said that. He said, yeah, I guess he would be because he said it in front of Mosey. Or at least Carl believes so.
Carl
Oh,
knows
but-
his father.
But wait, she's human, but show him the blue, show him the shimmer thing.
I don't know. I don't
Every
control
time
that.
you control the water, the shimmer kind of happens a little more.
Oh, okay, and I control it. I do the water thing, and I'm like, these aren't sparkle. I guess I'm not Ruby. I shouldn't
These
do
are
that.
sparkle
Yeah.
fingers.
Yeah.
These are sparkle
Sparkle
fingers.
fingers.
That's not a character. That's not Shauna. Ruby would totally
No,
be
you know,
that.
I really hope it is because that will make me like Shauna even more than I already do.
I think he says we're really lucky. We just got the crafter back. Maybe we can have him run some tests or something to figure out what's going on. But
No shit, he's still around?
barely. We just recovered him a few days ago, or we just recovered him yesterday.
Oh, thank
Wow.
God we didn't have a Deadpool going.
Yeah, we've lost a lot more than we've regained. Let's put it that much.
Sounds like it.
Well, if we can go back and get people out of that prison facility we were in, maybe we can regain some more.
And he
Fingers
goes,
crossed. Yeah, we couldn't really figure out who all was in there. We had to,
Mhm.
make like a tree and get the fuck out of there.
I mean, we didn't even know we knew that they had controlled the area. We didn't know there was a prison facility there, so that's good to know. That's something we can liberate. But yeah, let me get on the
reporter,
horn.
did you get an address on that?
You could the water was too deep.
Well-
You would not see any street signs.
Well,
Yeah.
and then Carl just said, I really was
Dan?
about to call him Laser Lad. Oh, my hands. Yeah, my brain really wanted to say Laser Lad, and I'm like, don't do it. But Carl said that like they saw the heat signature on the map, so they would know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and I kind of
yeah,
want to see something. I apparently have something called Ocean Sight. Do I need to like be in the water for that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No.
Okay.
I thought I had. Oh, I have dark vision or whatever it's called.
Yeah. You have very different.
No. So, it's Ocean Sight, remote sensing. Can I see if I can sense where it is with that?
So no, that allows you to see from the viewpoint of the water up to 120 feet away from you, and you can do that simultaneously along with your normal vision.
God damn.
What?
So
Too
basically,
far
it's as though there were eyes in the water. But yes, you're far too far away from this.
I know what
Okay.
I want for Yardak's next upgrade. Shit, that's cool as hell. Well, no, that I have my little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
your
it's basically
shardlings.
the water is my
Yeah.
familiar.
I was about to say, you have that power, but I get to voice it.
Yeah. Yeah, yours is a little creature that could also be noticed anyway. So yeah, were you going to use that in some way, or
Oh,
you wanted to see if you could sense this facility? You're way too far
Yeah.
away.
Okay. Well, is that because that facility also wasn't like by the water, right?
No, it was in the water. Like downtown Manhattan is underwater.
Well, that I figured, but
As it should be.
But so I am too far away from that piece of water to look at the facility now.
Right, yeah, far too far away to really use that power. This is
Okay.
more of this is more to your immediate area, like you use it to see around corners or figure out your attack, because you can also use your attack, your Fury of the Ocean
Okay,
attack.
I'm just gonna say like this is Chana discovering she can do that. She kind of tries to like sense what's around her, and then kind of sees under them too.
Yeah, you see under you, and then after a moment, you see like basically like, almost as though it's a movie, like you're watching the boats flying by.
Mm-hmm.
And-
What the hell?
And keep in mind, you're seeing that at the same time that you're seeing what you normally see in front of you. It's almost like you're experiencing two at once.
Oh God,
you're
what
able to-
now?
I can see us.
I can see us too.
No, as in I can see me.
Congratulations.
I can see us too.
No, as in I can see me. I can see from there. And I move my hand and kind of wave at my myself, like where I'm seeing from.
Right.
Bruh,
And you get the
good?
point. The point gets across.
And I go, to prove it, I go, okay.
Hang on.
If
What am I
What am I
doing behind my back right now?
Okay.
Whatever
I'm
you're
good.
doing, she can see it.
I feel like Rachel knows me well enough as a person to know exactly what Mosey's doing.
Don't flip me off.
Oh my God, she's not bullshitting.
I would have guessed that even if you hadn't said, Rachel can guess what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, because you know me as a person.
So yeah, and it's not. I was gonna say you're about not too long after that, like as you're discussing and figuring these things out, that you reach the shimmering bubble that is surrounding Riverside City.
Is Carl still with us?
Yeah, he stuck around with it. He's.
Abandoned
I was
us
like,
halfway
you all have
there.
been talking. He was gonna try to get Rickard on the horn, but now you're so close.
yeah.
Hey, do you guys have Pop-Tarts there? I have the strongest craving for a Pop-Tart right now.
But it's been 30 years in a war. Do you think they got Pop-Tarts? There's
Do
water.
you have any
everywhere.
idea how long
Actually,
the
it's been 40
expiration
years in
date
a
is?
war.
40.
Do you have any idea how long the expiration date is on Pop-Tarts now?
I'm sorry. If Ruby was here, she might be able to help you, but so, no Pop Tarts
Yeah.
as far as I was aware. But I haven't been sticking around Riverside too much.
Yeah.
And he makes a call. He says, "Hey, this is Solar Guard incoming. Incoming via hovercraft."
Yes, Khaled. Even you guessed that
Wait,
Brandon was giving the
yeah.
bird.
Brock kind of leans in.
Is that Rickard?
No.
Why
I
is
just,
Brock here?
Oh, shut up.
So anyway, no, he just made a call, and you see like the shimmering goes away for a moment to let them through, and then a door, and then like basically a big garage door opens through one of the buildings that you're able to hover on in.
Oh, that's new.
And when it goes back down, you can see like you're in a big hangar facility, and you see a lot of people like soldiers running around. You see a couple Atlantean kids playing. And
Don't say anything, Grandpa. They're kids. They haven't done anything.
It's not them that I'm worried about. It's the soldiers.
Good. It better fucking not be. They're kids, man.
And you bring the hovercraft to a stop. Ginsburg brings his to a stop, and you see some like medics and some soldiers running over to you.
Howdy ho, neighborinos.
And then you hear oh, sorry, what were you gonna say, Rachel?
Oh, Shauna's just gonna be like, I think they need more help than we do, to point to the other hovercraft.
And as the soldiers run up to us, I obviously give them a salute of my own.
Hi,
Like, all hands, just hands everywhere.
private public, sir. How's it going?
Not private public.
Yes,
I forgot
he
about
lived.
private public.
He lived. Don't call him a comeback. He's been here for years.
And he goes, all right, you said you all are set. We're gonna get medical attention for the other ones then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sounds good to me.
Wait. Is Rogers fatigued still? Can they help him with that?
No,
I
you used
used-
a hero point. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Also, what are they gonna do? Give him some water?
He
Some
needs
water and some
milk.
bed rest?
Just a little. There's like here's a Flintstone vitamin. Take 5.
I imagine there was like a Got Milk commercial, but with
I love your joke. Were they gonna give him some water? Water literally heals people in this game. Yes.
Well, if it's an Atlantean,
Yeah, I'll say it's not just all
Which-
water.
retroactively thinking. Well, I mean, I really could have been like, "Hey, you want to heal me?" But I'm stupid, so here we are.
Meanwhile, back at the plot.
So hey,
No,
private public,
I
where's the
can't
big?
heal.
So private public, where's the big man in charge?
He's on his way. And after a moment, you see a Alan Rickard, as you lot have never seen him before. Silver, slicked back hair, bushy beard, big cigar. And he sees you, and the cigar falls out of his mouth.
Giving
And he
J.
goes-
Jonah Jameson.
and the cigar falls out of his mouth. He goes, "No way. 2 in 2 days. Did you time travel as well?"
The fuck do you mean
Time
2 and
travel?
2?
Time travel.
The fuck do you mean 2 and 2 days? And no, we were cryogenically frozen. Good seeing you too, Rickard. The silver fox looks good on you.
Mosey, it's
I-
so fantastic to see you.
It's good to see you,
It
Agent
is
Rickard.
great
I'm-
seeing you as
I'm-
well.
It feels
sorry.
weird since I'm friends with Ruby to comment on your appearance.
Speaking of, I'm so sorry to hear about Ruby.
No, it's okay. If you all are here, then it's a good sign. I think things are going the way they're supposed to be. Listen, I know you just said you were cryogenically frozen. Are you ready to get back in the fight?
I got 29 rounds left in this clip alone, baby.
We can get you loaded up with an extra.
I
God,
have a
you
little
look
bit
so
of extra
good.
fight. I have new things.
Here, follow me, and he leads you back into like a little conference
Okay.
room.
And then I feel like you're just doing the spiel. There was a voice. It asked me to be a vessel. I said, I guess. Now I can do this. Moves water.
And when did you say that happened?
Right when we woke up.
Right when you woke up, and he checks his watch. Would you say that's about 4 hours ago?
Give or take.
Yeah, about.
And he pulls up a map. And he goes, "We detected almost simultaneously 2 major energy signatures. The first one, he has a kind of like a big long stick pointer. The first one, downtown Manhattan, where you said you came from.
Yeah,
Well, that was
that must
probably
have been,
us.
yeah, that must have been us.
And then just moments before that one, he points out in essentially the middle of the Atlantic, what I have to imagine was Atlantis.
What do you mean was?
Well, when the energy signature went off, we used some of our satellites to start investigating the area, and it's a sign of a major energy release, and the team we sent in there brought the chain hydro splitter with them. And I think you all would probably know what this is at that point.
Jesus, you sent someone on a suicide mission, Rickard?
We told him we told him it was meant to be a weapon of last resort, but they were going to end this.
Who was
Shit.
it?
It's complicated, but it was Laserhawk, Visual Aid, and Yardak.
What?
What the fuck?
But the reason I asked about time travel is they came from right before the war started. They were pulled out of time by Ula Bryn.
So they came back just to die again.
I don't know exactly what happened. They were going. They had a. What was that?
As soon as Brandon was like, they were brought back to die again, I was like, what kind of my sister's keeper shit?
I mean, Brandon knows they're still alive.
Yeah.
Moses
Right,
doesn't.
right. I have to assume that they didn't make it, but as far as I can see, that takes Atlantis off the map, and hopefully Yarkalen as well.
Good.
We've also been
I hope they didn't die
monitoring.
for nothing.
Well, we've been monitoring radio chatter. There's a scramble for power going on right now.
Well, how
Who's
about
trying
we
to-
go do some scrambling of our own, huh, partner?
Well, that's why I asked if you were ready to get back in the fight. This is perfect timing.
Ye fucking ha, cowboy.
Who are the players? And it's like I think she's going into like reporter mode. She's like taking notes.
So,
Was it At Yard Cheesy? Brock told me there was one called At Yard Cheesy, and I didn't believe him.
I feel like that was
What?
That was one of the fucking
well,
things
Yard
that was-
Cheesy was, but he's saying at Yard Cheesy.
Look, Mosey doesn't understand the naming conventions yet. I've met a Atlantean that I haven't had to kill.
You've met a couple.
Okay, like 3.
Okay, that sounds better. Maybe a dozen over the
Wait.
last, the 10 years.
I was
you were
about
I
to
fighting.
say, not enough
I
for me
have
to
a
have
question
memorized
that's
it.
more about Rachel wanting this.
Okay.
Is the Crafter's really cool daughter here?
You didn't recognize her, but you saw some Atlantean teenagers on the way in.
Okay.
We're just gonna say that, yes, she's fine, she's alive, she's
Mhm.
happy, she's going to school this Friday. Her and 3 friends found a pair of pants that fit them all. It's fucking nuts.
Hero point. Hero point.
That is a hero point. And
I feel like I
canon.
should get him because like I'm part of
And
the reason
canon,
you even
because
know
you
what
said
the
it, so
hell.
it's true.
I'm part of the reason you even know what the hell that is.
I'm sorry, Rachel, you don't get inspiration points.
In fairness, I knew what Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants was. I just have never seen it before.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, I've still never seen it. Only the sequel.
Yeah.
Why?
So
Because I wasn't there for that movie night, fucker.
yeah, there's not time enough to go over that. Essentially, shit. Where did Rickard actually leave off before we got off on a tangent?
Fuck me if I know.
Energy
they
signatures
died.
of
Ready to
Atlantis
get
is fucked.
ready to get back in the game. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubble boy.
And so he says, "Well, we've been fending off things from Riverside here for a long time, and we've had reason to believe for some time that the Atlanteans were working on some kind of big weapon to try to take us out. And that weapon is based out of formerly Sunset Beach, Florida."
I finally get to go to Sunset Beach and it's to destroy a giant weapon and fuck the place up. I hate my life.
We need to send a
life
team
kinda
in to
sucks
try to.
right now.
We could use your help. We need to send a team in to try to maybe disable that or delay it at a minimum to at least give us time to prepare an evacuation.
Okay. You got the crafter here. You said, right? Can he get us there?
No, the crafter no longer has his teleporting abilities, but we can set you up with one of our remaining vulture craft.
Is Robert okay?
He will be.
Okay.
In fact, I think. In fact, maybe we might want to get him involved too. Maybe give you a once over.
I'd like to see the guy at least.
Mhm.
And he gets on his walkie and he goes, "Adrian, can you get the crafter up here for me?"
Adrian!
Oh wow, you've been out. You guys have been gone for a long time. Yeah,
Hughes?
Hughes has been the only one really able to help me keep this whole thing together, keeping Riverside defended.
I put a hand on
Working with
Rickard's
Adrian
shoulder.
Hughes?
I put a hand on Rickard's shoulder.
The ice bitch herself.
Is she cool now?
Enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of situation,
It's about the best we can do in times like these, because keep an eye on her once we deal with these.
I almost said a racial slur for Atlanteans.
Wait a
Mosey
second,
would
now-
not. Mosey would not call them guild.
My character would.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that seems like something Uncle Slam would do based on
Yeah,
his
but-
prejudice complication.
I'm trying
against
so hard
Atlanteans.
not to make him Homelander-esque.
God, it's only been 4 hours and I've been spending too much time around you.
Yeah, fair the fuck enough.
So yeah, not too long after that, the crafter shows up, and you can see he's got his one arm. He's got one arm, hand is missing, but the arm's in a sling.
Oh my god. And I run up and I give him a hug.
And he hugs you back. He's like, "It's really good to see you, buddy."
You have no idea how good it is to see you, bud.
And
And
kind of pat you on the
imagining
back, like, "All right,
for some
hugs
reason
over."
They have like a more
No,
professional
it's
like
not.
relationship.
Ew.
Yeah.
No!
Liar, no!
I hate you!
I have not watched
I've
enough of the
not-
boys to know
I've
what
not
the
seen
fuck
the
that
boys,
meant.
but I know that reference. And
God,
I
hate
don't
it.
know that
so
reference,
much.
and I feel safe in my.
We
Pain.
did
No,
not.
don't put it on
Pain,
the screen.
agony, even.
No,
We did not get a
Dean's
mother's
from
milk
reference.
Anti-hero point.
I ignore whatever the hell that is, and
I'm choosing to live my life in happiness.
yeah, I'm
Squire,
choosing-
we're gonna
I'm
bring you on as
choosing
a
my
guest
bliss,
just to
which is my
punish you.
ignorance. Shauna walks up to the crafter and it's just like, "It's good to see you," and just kind of shakes his hand.
And
Just the one.
I want to give him
Yeah.
sir, we've never met, but nice to meet you. Roger.
Sir, if you could stop tapping on your desk.
Fuck, God, I don't even know I do it.
Yeah, I know. Gonna get you some permits.
Not
So
even
yeah,
oven
he-
mitts. Fucking just chain my hands to the damn chair. Jesus.
Squeeze your butt cheeks, baby.
Squeeze my butt to the beat. Do you do that? Never distraction. To music. I didn't finish my
Anyway,
thought.
No,
Adrian-
I absolutely do, but we're
So
moving
the
on.
crafter-
drive in and you're like,
Adrian, come with him?
no, Adrian did not come with him. The crafter, in the one good hand, he puts down some equipment he had brought with him, and he looks at you, Shauna. I have reason to believe you've come back to us a little different.
Yeah, show 'em
and
the
I
blue,
just
show
kinda
'em the
move
blue.
some water.
And this time, when you move the water, it stays. Like essentially, the blue and the veins stays.
I told you 13th year. Yes.
Oh, I've never seen that, so I don't know.
The Disney Channel original movie where the kid's a mermaid. And every
13th
time
year
like
is
water
fucking
splashes
great.
on him, he gets scales. It's so
Yeah.
gay coded.
And so yeah, so
I
your,
haven't
your
watched it
skin
in a while,
stays.
but as soon as you said that, I'm like, no, he's right.
Yeah.
So your
Meanwhile,
skin
look at
stays
the
with those
plot.
kind of blue lines in it now.
No blue lines.
Shut up, Dan.
And he says, "Well, I've got some scanning equipment, but and he says, tell me a story while I do these scans."
Once upon a
Um,
time, there was a little girl named Little Red Riding Hood.
Once upon a
It
time,
just completely ignores it.
I met
I
some
just-
superheroes, and there was this girl who lied to me about her identity for years and years until we were in an apocalypse, and it turned out I'm going to make up like something
And
that
he
happened in
sta-
this
and he's-
alternate timeline.
Okay,
That
all
Ruby
right.
was like her intern for like a hot second.
I would imagine Bethany would have been your intern.
Oh, you know what?
That
Yeah.
checks out.
And I go, and this girl was my intern, and she got a lot of great pictures of superheroes because turns out she was her fucking roommate, and they were
I actually
roommates.
love that. Could that be
And-
what
And
happens?
they were roommates.
Yeah, I love that.
What happens with Bethany in season 3? That's actually
I
great.
also
We'll see. But
not-
he
I'm
stopped
not
scanning. He
mad
said,
at
"I
that.
meant the story about like these powers coming." out."
oh, you just said a story. I thought you were trying to distract me.
No, these are not evasive scans. I'm almost done at this point, though.
Oh my god, there was a voice. He asked me to be his vessel. I said, I guess, because I thought I was dreaming. Now I apparently am a vessel.
And he
Now I
puts
can
down his
talk to
scanning equipment,
animals.
grabs a tablet, does some tippity tapping with his one hand. And voice coming from the unknown, granting abilities, Atlantean. Yeah, I think that you have become the vessel of an Atlantean god.
Huh.
It's not the first time I've heard about someone becoming a vessel, but it's definitely the first time it's been related to Atlantis.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah, we had a group out of Canterbury.
What the fuck's
They-
a Canterbury?
It's a place in the UK. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
What
That
Anyway,
just seems
Canterbury?
I know where
That-
Canterbury is.
But that place went dark as soon as the apocalypse started. So no one's, as far as we know, it kind of just disappeared off the map. No one was able to get in or out of it.
Is Canterbury the
Anyway.
place that
Do you
makes
mean
those cream-filled
Canterbury or just
eggs?
like the UK in general? I
What
mean,
was
it is
that?
an island. Did you mean Canterbury or just like the UK in general?
No, Canterbury specifically. Whole town kind of got surrounded by a force field and never reopened. Nobody's been in or out. Anyway, that's not the important thing here.
Sucks to be
Um,
them.
Point being that there was a group based out of there that I had some familiarity with who had a connection to a magical being that gave them their abilities, and I feel like this is a similar situation. You said you heard a voice, so keep an ear out for that voice again. What it says may be important.
Okay.
Look, I'm just saying, if it's a
definitely
little
do that.
fox thing named Cube, don't fucking trust it.
Yeah, he's right. Do not trust a little fox thing named Cube, but that's not what's happening here, Mose.
Oh my god, you've seen that too? We don't have time.
We do not have time. Well, I technically have a lot of time. Well, I guess I don't have as much time as I used to anymore. We're getting off topic.
We'll talk about this once we deal with the Atlantean fuckers. How about that?
Sure. And it's at that time, actually, that Adrian Hughes does walk in.
And I go,
Messenger?
I'm making up a backstory for Shauna in this moment. And I go, hello, Adrian.
Miss Ortega.
And I go,
Pleasure.
so I see you managed to get back in good favor after that piece I ran about what kind of businesses you really ran.
Yes, a lot happened. The world ended. The Big Iron got shut down, flooded out, really. Tried to make some time in Highwind. Didn't work out. I think you know about that part to a certain degree. And now I'm helping save the world.
But I also like the idea that at one point Shauna Ortega helped bring like part of Adrian's empire down with a new
I
story.
mean, when the apocalypse started, you definitely would have written a story when Adrian first got arrested. But when the apocalypse started, Adrian was already captured.
Mm-hmm.
Mosey would like to walk up to Adrian, put a hand on her shoulder. Do you plan on
She is so tall.
He's like this.
Mosey's 24 now.
Oh, I've still been imagining he doesn't look any different.
Yeah. Oh no, I imagine he looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
This whole time.
Just tall now. You know, his trip pants are more like trip shorts now.
Trim
Aw.
shorts. It's giving
But-
Sora.
Mosey puts Okay, but honestly, that's not a bad way to imagine it. Anyways,
Yeah.
I
So
put a
hand on her shoulder.
Do you plan on betraying us when all of this is over?
No. Everything's going to work out just perfectly for me.
Yeah. Oh wow, what a bitchy fucking smart way to word it, you bitch.
I can't say
I
that
would
I
say
love
if I
the
was Yardak.
I can't say that I love the way that you worded that, but I trust you.
No, that's the first fucking mistake.
Hello, yes, Mosey Buzzoff, the best of us, the anti-Brock.
Fair enough, honestly.
She says, I'm
I'm cheerful, I'm optimistic, I meant to kill every man that I have.
I've gotten confirmation
That's how
that
I'm trying to live.
that the crews have gotten the vulture ready, as you requested, Alan. And he goes, excellent, good to hear. If you're ready to help us put an end to this for real, start taking back some things. Maybe fight back against the Atlanteans. I think that voice chose now and chose you for a reason, Shauna.
Must have. I guess. I don't know.
I'll tell you what then, cowboy, how about we yee us a ha?
And he says, follow me, and him and the crafter and Adrian all kind of lead you back to the hangar and get you all loaded up on a craft, give you some
Can I get some pants that fit? My ankles feel really exposed right now.
yeah, they get you set up with some proper tactical attire. If that's what you
fuck
want.
yeah. American Eagle. Awesome.
I have no idea. We're not going to dwell on it. So you all get. So you all get onto the vulture, and as you're getting ready to take off, you see the crafter giving a hug to a young Atlantean.
Who's that?
I mean, you're already on the ship. You're taking off when this happens.
Well, yeah, I scream out, "Who's that?"
The doors are locked. This is pressure sealed.
Is anyone
I'm
with
still
us?
Who
yelling.
is that?
No one can hear you over the sound of the engines.
In a vulture, no one can hear you scream.
Mosey still asks, "Who's that?" I don't know what you want
I
from me.
don't know.
I'm
I
curious.
just
all
met
of them
the man
say-
3 minutes ago.
And basically the top of the hangar opens and you all go vertically up and into the sky. I mean, I guess technically you could fly alongside if you really wanted to, Uncle Slam.
Nah, I want to talk.
All right, and you've probably got about 4, maybe 5 hours till you're in Sunset Beach.
Mm-hmm.
I am performing maintenance on my guns.
All right, and what about the rest of you?
Staring at my now blue hands.
Well, they're not blue. It's just like the veins are like a very bright blue.
Staring at my blue veiny hands.
Hey, come on, it's not that bad. Just imagine you have shitty circulation.
I do have. This is Rachel, but I do have shitty circulation.
Same.
That's why I made the joke.
Same here. So, let me see. You're making your way through. Yeah, I'd say about 3/4 of the way there, Rickard gets on the horn and says, "All right. So, just to reiterate,
Who was that girl he was hugging?
who? What? No,
I
it's
don't know,
Rickard's on the
Mosey
line.
asked- Yeah. No, I asked. I was like, "Hey, who was that girl the crafter was hugging?"
Does
Oh,
Crafter
that was
have your
his-
girlfriend?
No, that was his daughter. You weirdo.
I didn't know.
I mean, I know he's immortal, but still.
Look, all I saw
Giving
was
Leonardo
this-
DiCaprio.
I feel really weird
Oh
now.
God.
No, the crafter is the anti-Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is that
Don't
why he
dwell
had
on
to-
what that means.
Is that he had to date an Atlantean so he could date someone age appropriate?
Right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, I believe he told you that he's 50 in human years. Anyway, that was his daughter. I'm just calling to remind you essentially that this thing's going to go into a supreme stealth mode once you're within range. And I'm transmitting the maps and everything of the facility.
Sounds
Okay.
good. So blow the place to Kingdom Come.
Disable what you can. If you can be stealthy about it, excellent. But if you can't be, get out of there alive. That's what we want.
Nobody's left alive. Nobody knows we were there. That's stealth in my eyes.
Oh no.
You know, I'd really like it if the three of us could stay alive, but beyond
Well,
that,
us being the givens.
Dead
I
men
wanna
tell
do
no
this.
tales.
Shada Ortega's "Oh no" was in character.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like,
Oh, no.
All right. Well, then this will probably be. We're gonna go radio silent then after this. Any final questions about
do
the
you think-
mission?
what's
do you think
happening to
I-
me?
Rickard,
Like,
He's like, do you think pigeons have dreams?
Rickard, be honest.
Yeah,
What do you
Mosey.
think our odds are?
Good, but not great.
I guess it's about the best we can ask for, huh?
Yeah.
And he said it to you, so it must be the truth.
The rest of us
Well,
are gonna work on getting this place
Russian
evacuated.
option.
Are you guys checking out the place in Manhattan yet?
That's gonna be next on our list, but we're working on evacuating because if this weapon platform gets off the ground, we don't have guarantees that our defenses are gonna hold up. That's why what you're doing is so important, so that we can start focusing on,
other
liberating
things.
that prison and other things.
Fair enough. Good luck,
Good luck.
Rickard.
Good luck out there.
All right, Godspeed, you three. Rickard out. And it's moments after that, you suddenly find yourself in a white void. All three of you.
Why does this keep happening? Oh, no, first for me.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell's happening?
Is this the stealth thing Rickard was talking about?
Maybe?
And suddenly, a form appears in front of you, that at least, all three of you would recognize. It's Betsy Bullard.
Oh, thank
damn.
God! I thought it was gonna be Dumbledore.
Betsy Bullard appears in front of you and says, and in that weird register that, that you heard before, Shauna. Now is the time you will be tested.
What the
Wait.
fuck?
Wait, you're the voice that I heard.
Indeed.
You're not actually Betsy, right?
Certainly not. I can only take on the forms of those who are no longer with us.
Oh, so
Oh wait,
Betsy's
no,
dead.
sorry. I just remembered something that contradicts something I said in the lore before. It's unfortunately it has to be Yardak.
Oh, because it has to
Oh.
be an Atlantean that is no
Has to be an
longer-
Atlantean
Yeah.
that is no longer here, and it has to be. And like I said, if it's supposed to be someone you specifically all
Oh
recognize.
god, well this is really sad for Mosey now.
Yeah, but it still speaks in that register, so
Oh,
you know it's not
God,
him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, the Ruby's gonna react a little
For
differently.
me, this means nothing.
Sorry, Shauna's gonna react.
No, you definitely know who Yardak is.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not involved emotionally here. These
But
two
Sha-
are.
But
Yeah, but
Shauna's
you know he was
going
the
to-
Atlantean
Shauna's
and-
reaction is going to be different if it's Yardak than if it's Betsy.
That's
She doesn't
fair.
know Betsy that well.
Yeah,
And I go, Yardak?
I am not Yardak. I can
You're
only
the, you're
take
the
on the
voice that I
form.
heard.
Correct. I can only take on the form of those Atlanteans no longer with us.
And this is basically the only Atlantean I know.
I am at Yar Ulan.
So Yardak is really dead then.
Yardak has again passed on.
Again, fuck.
But his mission was successful, and he was able to he was able to return to his time.
Oh,
So,
that's better.
so they got to live.
The ones from that timeline did. The ones from your own timeline did not.
Well, that's a 50% success rate. We could be doing worse.
This is true.
Look at the bright side, this kid.
Yeah, ever the optimist compared to Brock.
Anti-Brock.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to ask, who are you?
I am the one who saved Atlantis when it sunk into the ocean many millennia ago.
Whoa.
That's really cool. Do I have a name I can call you?
He said out here, Ulan.
Yeah,
That was
Oh,
in the
did you
first
say that? I
intro-
missed that.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
in the
yeah.
first
Well,
introduction that he
yeah.
turned into Yardak and we redid that scene.
Okay,
Oh.
that's
Yes.
okay. That's
Okay.
what happened.
so
So you're. I'm guessing the crafter was right about you being an Atlantean god.
Mr. Wilson was indeed correct.
Does that mean that, like, other gods exist?
I prefer not to refer to myself as a god, merely a being. But in your
Okay, but-
nomenclature, more than likely.
Oh, God, am I an agnostic now?
At Yar Ulan, just turning people agnostic left and right.
This is just the fate of Brandon characters.
Yeah.
Um,
I
What-
chose you, Shauna Ortega,
why?
because this world needs another bridge. And I saw the potential in you to infuse you with this power to stop what is about to occur.
Something else than a big blast underwater?
Yes.
The weapon.
The weapon, indeed.
The weapon is worse than that?
The weapon, if successful, will wipe out the remaining, the last true refuge of humanity, and forsaking any ability for for things to return to any kind of balance.
So how do we stop it?
I have infused you with the power, and I am merely appearing to tell you now the importance of this mission. More important
you,
than Mr.
Shoshana,
Rickard
right?
realized. Yeah,
By
yeah.
you, do you mean her? Did you do some spooky dooky shit to me while I was asleep?
No, Mosey Buzzoff, I did not.
I did not do any spooky dooky shit to you.
See, this is weird because I assume that this thing can only speak our true names, so I guess my parents really never got around to naming me. That's cool. That's great.
I mean, why would it only have to speak your true name? You're also assuming your power works on it.
Oh.
This is quite the challenge of faith in the number of arenas,
Oh
though,
god.
isn't
Oh,
it, Robert?
did you think it was gonna be like an Endgame where Red Skull knows Natasha's parents' names, and he goes, "Why is that impressive?" And she's like, "I didn't know their names."
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting
Yeah.
there.
Mosey, son of Mozzie. Anyway,
Mosey, son of Wander.
so
God, do you have? What do I need to do? I barely know how to use these. I use these powers. I don't know. They seem to be different than Yardax. That's all I've ever seen.
I did not give you the full taste of them initially. I needed you to ease into it. When we come out of this, you will have a full understanding of them. Your powers are different than Yardax. His, for instance, some of his items require use of runes. You are a walking rune in that case. Some of your abilities far exceed other Atlanteans as my vessel. These abilities could simply tear someone else apart.
Can I feel like I can't because I don't feel that. I can't heal the way Yardak can. Is that right?
No, you cannot. Maybe at some point with the proper training, but a simple infusion of power would not bring that specific skill.
So that's something that requires practice. I remember
Yes.
Yardak talking about practicing it, but at the time I didn't assume I would ever be able to do that.
A fair assumption to make, Miss Ortega. And he stops for a moment. He says, "Your vessel has almost," and he says, "Your craft has almost reached the location. I will send you back into your fray now and wish you good luck."
What about our crafter? Bad time for jokes.
I hope you
And,
chose well with me.
I believe I have. Good luck to you, Mosey, Mr. Stevens.
God.
Atlantean, yeah, at Yarwin. Not a
one more
salute, but
question.
a head nod.
Hey
Hey, one more
God,
Because the
question.
only
Hey, one more question. Is being a big gay fish really your choice?
that hero point.
I
That's
don't
gone.
actually say that.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
want
if
that.
At Your Loon has to deal with that same question 2 days in a row, he's
No,
gonna start regretting who he gave the powers to.
No, I just wanted to make the reference because that joke killed me the first time.
That's fair.
hey God, do you know where Bethany is?
It's an Atlantean god, not your god. He doesn't give a shit about humans.
Hey,
I believe
should give
she's
a
in
shit about
Jotunheim.
Shauna.
Jotunheim, that's great.
Actually, give me 1 second.
Oh no.
Miss Fletcher exists in the Nexus place, a place between worlds, a place between time.
Great. Now the bitch is in purgatory.
Well, that's
Good.
the most
Wait,
cryptic
what?
thing I've ever fucking heard.
Good luck, Miss Ortega. And in a flash, you're back in the craft, in the
What
vulture.
the hell?
So do you guys
that-
think we? So do
A
you guys
God
think we have
gave
enough
me
time?
powers?
So you guys think we have enough time to unpack that before we gotta go blow shit up, or are we just gonna have to
Absolutely not,
compartmentalize
right?
that? Okay,
Right?
yeah, great.
Oh no,
That's what I was
we're
worried
screwing the
about.
lid on that one real tight.
Yeah. The vulture then begins to immediately drop descend.
I should have asked him if Ruby's therapist was still around.
You don't need one.
Instead, you wasted it on Ruby's roommate and your former intern.
No, that's
You
fine.
know
I'm sure
what?
that this isn't gonna manifest into an ulcer in 5
nice.
years.
She paid her, and Shauna liked her intern, and she's a good person, so she paid her intern.
Yep. And now she's in the Nexus place. So anyway,
Whatever
now
the
she's
fuck
in the
that
Nexus
means.
place.
So, anyways,
And
I started
so-
blasting.
so it begins to drop and goes under the water, and a 3D map comes up, kind of projected into the middle of the vulture, and you can essentially see the coastline that makes up Sunset Beach. A lot of water filling it in, almost like more swamp in a lot of places now, and a large, tall facility, and what looks to be essentially floating alongside it a battle cruiser. is how you would describe it. But imagine a human battle cruiser about 10 times the size and flying in the air, propelled by the same kind of water that the hovercraft you were using was.
Oh, I feel
I'm
like
picturing
that's what we need to destroy, right?
What do they call that shit in the Avengers? Their
The
big sky ship,
helicarrier.
the helicarrier. I'm picturing that.
Yeah,
but
imagine like a combination of the helicarrier from the Avengers with Covenant battle cruiser from Halo.
don't know that one, but
You
Yeah.
can look it up.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So Shauna's just gonna look up. I was like, I assume that's what we need to take out.
God, I hope so. If there's something scarier looking than that, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's fair.
Yeah,
So is
like,
that
imagine-
thing already in the air?
Yeah, it's still connected to this facility, but it's hovering next to it essentially.
Hang on, I have an idea.
Like you can
I've-
see, and you can see different hovercraft like flying around, like starting to land in its
I
different
have
docking
an
bays
idea
and
of
things.
something I want Shauna to try, but I don't know that that's how I'm wanting to use it. Is how this thing works.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So I have something called water portal.
Let me make
Do
Go for it.
I-
I was
it's
just
just-
setting up a joke.
Oh, okay.
Let me
I
pull it water portal. Let me double check which one that was.
I can teleport.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, that means that you yourself can teleport through the water up to 120 feet.
Okay. Could I? Does it? Because it just says bodies of water. Does it need to be water I can see?
It has to be water that you can touch, essentially.
Okay. Well, so how I imagined it.
So
is
you're
if I
you're
touch-
you're teleporting through the water itself.
Okay, so I can't just like feel if there's a body of water up in the helicopter.
Right. No, it would have to be
And-
like you're teleporting like through a connected body of water. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm like
if you were-
skipping water basically through it.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
anyone bring a ladder?
So this thing's connected to a
Yeah,
giant
where's
tower.
Ruby when you
essentially.
need her?
Dead.
Also,
Apparently.
Uncle Slam.
I mean,
also,
not
Uncle
wrong.
Slam can fly.
Yeah.
This is true.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
also-
Thank
and
you.
also,
All up by your collars.
And also, the walking rune can also move water and manipulate water.
Okay, I am going. Uncle Slam. I was like, can you fly him up?
I just grab him like a sack of potatoes and just go hip.
Ah!
Yep. I
You just hurled him into the air. Is that what you did?
No, like while I'm holding him, I go. Hip.
Also, right now, wait. Right now, you're underwater because the vulture dived into the water.
I'm sorry.
Hero point for you.
I got 3.
Ah, fuck. Oh man. Oh, that's good.
Oh, I'm about to act so irresponsibly next time we're in combat.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we're in like stealth mode. I was like, okay,
Mhm.
I think I can use the water to get up there. If you can fly up there, one of us can bring Mosey up. That's the only plan that I got. I assume we need to get in there to like disarm it in some way.
Mhm.
Don't they have stairs?
Not here, Jim. I was gonna.
I mean, again, there's a giant tower. You haven't tried to infiltrate that at all or anything. so-
I guess. Do you want to try the giant tower first?
avoid the tower altogether. Just do it this way.
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm kind of scared of heights.
Yeah, just close your eyes and then I move it. My flight is 500 fucking miles an hour. It'll take you half a second to get up there. Not even.
Yeah.
Huh? Scarier.
Yeah. It's like that kid on the playground that's like, want to watch me run around the playground? And he's like, want to see me do it again?
Except you can.
Except I can.
So,
See, I did that.
Fourth
Want to
time-
do it again?
it's like the 4th time I've done that.
The look
So-
of fear in your
The
eyes.
idea that Dan apparently ran to Boston just to fuck with our scene.
So, all right. So you're gonna throw, or are you gonna fly Mosey up, or are you throwing Mosey up?
No,
to be clear?
I'm holding him under my arm, like the tiny child he is.
the tiny 24.
I don't care that he's 24. That is a tiny child.
All right. So you're gonna fly him up, and tell me more about what you're doing, Shauna.
So I'm imagining she's trying to think. I thought I saw like Yardak do this, like Yardak go up with like a wave.
Like, yeah, just usually basically like moving on your own water.
Yeah, basically I'm just moving on my own water kind of thing.
Can I suggest something to you?
Yes.
creating your own water, throwing that water further up, teleporting into that water.
Hell yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
That's rad
Okay,
as
I wasn't
fuck.
sure. I didn't know. I wasn't
She
sure if I
said,
could
"Beam
do
me
that.
up, myself."
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're throwing it up, and then like you unteleport and you start falling a little bit. And you throw the next bit of water up higher. Thum, thum, thum.
Yeah, I'm skipping my throws across, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're Mario
this
style
looks
double jumping.
really cool. This is the power that Yardak needs to get. Like
I can do well. Yeah, I could do this.
No, you
the
can't.
water portal.
Or,
Oh,
sorry,
I thought
yeah.
you were still talking about the. I can jump into it and go. You. I mean,
So
it
you
wouldn't
can
be
do a
like
water
water
portal, but it's only by rune.
It's like a water
Oh.
elevator.
So I start doing that. I'm like,
make,
I'm
like-
basically jumping through the air, and
Yeah.
I'm imagining I land.
So, all right. So when I was say it is going to take you a little bit longer though. So Uncle
Mhm.
Slam, when you land, do you let Mosey down?
Yeah.
All right. So
Well,
you're
no,
on the
like,
top.
like when I land, I kind of land like hunched over him to like if there's anything there, like to like a quick protect thing.
Okay. Are you, to be clear, are you landing on top of the battle carrier, on top of the tower?
Battle carrier.
Okay. All right. So. All right. So when you land and you do this kind of defensive position, roll a perception check.
That
12 and where's the fuck? Oh, 19 altogether.
Okay.
18.
18. So now that you're up higher, you get a better vantage point. You can see these different things loading on. It looks like you moved fast enough that no one really saw you. There's not, like, while there are different, like, towers and things that are on the top layer of this, there doesn't appear to be any people running around on the top here right now.
And can I just say that Shauna is trying to do her portal thing somewhat stealthily.
Roll a stealth check, but with a -5 circumstance penalty.
Can I use a hero point to reroll?
Just tell me what you rolled first.
Well, I rolled a 2. And I have a
rolled
10.
it too.
I have 10, so that'd be 12, but then -5. Which
So 7. Well, I rolled a 1 for the insight check.
Oh,
so
cool.
I think you're okay. As far as you can tell, you're all right. It was a bit of my skin of your teeth. Like maybe you almost got caught by someone.
Yeah,
Maybe you
you're
got
right.
against the. Maybe like someone thought they saw you and you got around like behind the tower to hide for a second and just like. floated
Thankfully, the
underwater
guard
for a
on duty. Thankfully, the
Okay,
guard on
this
duty
is
was
what
the alcoholic.
moment.
is that someone saw me for a sec, like they saw me and but when they turned around, it had already portaled away.
Exactly.
Oh.
So you eventually get to the top with Roger, with Uncle Slam and Mosey. Mosey's the only one here who doesn't seem to have any kind of code name. Not that you have to in this apocalyptic future, but
Well, isn't
Oh, no,
Mosey not his real
Mosey-
name?
No, Mosey has one. I just haven't gotten to bust it out yet. That's why I
Okay.
wrote the monologue.
okay. All right. So yeah, you're on this place. What are you gonna try and do? What's the plan?
Blow up the ship, the fuck? I'm gonna start kicking it till shit happens.
We got to figure out how do you even disable this thing. That he really could have been a little more specific, huh?
Yeah, it really could have been. Look, I assume that this thing has an engine room somewhere, and if we disable the engine and this thing hits the ground, I'm going to assume that it's not going to be up and running for a while.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, you can, if it's a mechanical, you can throw your water in it, try to gunk shit up, and I can just beat it.
I was about to say,
Or
worst
choice
case.
of words. As soon as I said it.
I don't know how that's going to help us, bud.
Yo, that's the best fucking idea, and I'm mad.
Yeah, as I say, the slam packs canonically came first.
I know, and I'm pissed about it now.
Damn. That's an interesting idea, though. I'm thinking. I mean, I guess it would make sense that slam packs are probably related to how you got your powers.
Send my ass
It's
back in
okay.
time.
It's okay. We retconned my son's name. We can retcon this.
Well, no, because we already established that he became powered after the apocalypse started, and the slam packs came around at least a few years before that. We'll figure that out later. So you're gonna try to get into this place, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Nah, of course I am.
Nah, we just came here to take.
All right, end of the adventure. Goodbye.
That was it. Mhm.
All right, so you're gonna want to.
That's
How
all.
are you gonna? Same kind of thing as in the facility. You know, there's some doors to get in. You know, there's definitely some ventilation shafts. You could try that manner. How are you gonna try to get into this place?
My heart said ventilation shaft, but my mind said I'm not playing Brock.
Yeah.
I'm the squishiest one here. I'm not leaving my friends. This is such a weird role reversal now that
Right,
I'm sitting
this
here
is weird
thinking
for-
about it.
I'm not squishy and I have Yarnak's powers. This is fairly weird.
Honestly. Well, wait. Okay, so is this thing hovering or being held up by water?
Hovering.
Hovering. Okay.
Like, I mean, essentially the water engines, like there's like 6 of them along the edges
Okay,
of this
let's
thing.
There's
see.
water engines, so like there's water. Water is what's holding it up. Okay, so in that case, if you can use your water vision to see a way for us to get through that without being looked at.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, there's water flowing through this thing. So remember,
But,
you can only
like-
see about 120 feet, though.
Okay. I'll try to see what I can see. Do I need to roll like
No, there's no roll involved. It's just something you can do. What? Oh, yeah. So when you look through the water, like you kind of try a couple different locations, and you can see there's like some soldiers' barracks inside at one part. Again, you can only see 120 feet, so you're kind of a little bit limited. And you can see some maintenance access corridors are probably the 2 biggest things that are connected to those ventilation shafts.
Maintenance access corridor.
I'm saying there's some maintenance access portals. Is that what you said? Sorry.
Corridors.
Corridors. Sorry. I was burping.
As is your constitutional right.
Yeah. Maybe if we can mess up what they've been maintaining.
Ooh, good intrepid reporting.
So yeah, you can. There's a ventilation shaft like pretty much right next to where you all are at. When you look inside, there's essentially a grate, and it has some flaps on it that can move, and then you see kind of like this energy field right below it.
Well, I'm the tiniest one here. I feel like I'm gonna be stuck with what the fuck is that energy field? One of you guys can do it. Fuck that. You're the one with the Atlantean magic here. You go in there, intrepid reporter.
I guess I am. This is no different than when I had to run into a literal war zone to report. I did get captured there, but
Things are a little different
I
this
mean-
time.
I mean, in all fairness, you were a reporter in Riverside. Was your life before that really that much different?
no, all the time, everything, all at once.
I put a hand on Shauna's shoulder.
I feel like there's a lot of things that we both need to unpack after this, huh?
Yeah. So there's like a power, like there's like an energy field there.
Right.
I am going to try and could I use the ice prison trap to kind of like freeze it?
Yeah, I suppose you could. It's an 8, right?
Yes. Can't
Okay,
imagine
yeah.
it can dodge very well.
Yeah, no, it's not dodging. It's an inanimate object, but yeah, it seems that the energy field freezes.
Oh, well, I guess I can go down there now if you don't want to.
I mean, I can go too, but like I figured I'd try to
So,
do
like,
that.
So wait, it's like because this energy field goes across it. Are you freezing the whole thing, or what was the idea here?
I was trying to freeze the whole thing. If that
Okay,
was
so yeah. So now there's
possible.
basically there's a puck of ice below you.
Can we go around the puck of ice?
No, what?
Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm maybe not
So-
imagining it the way you were.
Grating, right? Like a
Okay.
sewer grate, and then below that, energy field, like the like those things that Qui-Gon Jinn had to meditate in front of before fighting Darth Maul.
It has been so
Just-
fucking long since
just-
I've seen.
Just a straight up beam of energy, or the cells in a Starfleet ship.
Okay. Instead, could I try and freeze like some of the some of the bars, just freeze some of them so they could like make a hole we
Okay.
could go through?
Then yes, we'll say that like maybe you froze
Okay.
the edges so they're not
Mhm.
projecting.
Yes.
Okay, and now there's just an empty hole that you can jump through. I mean,
Okay.
I assumed Uncle Slam took the grating off.
Yeah.
I ripped it.
Yeah. All right. So now you're in this
Whee!
maintenance.
In the
You're in this
hole.
maintenance corridor.
Ooh, I've always wanted to do this. Alonzi!
As I jump down.
All right. You land in this corridor. It's pretty
You did
cramped.
spend a lot of time with Ruby, didn't you?
Yes.
Sorry, what did you say, RC?
Oh, I said you get into this corridor. It's pretty, tight quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there doesn't seem to be anybody going through. You don't hear any maintenance workers. On the walls on either side of you, you can hear like people walking through the hallways and such.
Well, I'm gonna try not to alert those fuck butts.
All right. And
I'm gonna try to be stealthy.
where are you trying to get to next?
I don't fucking know, man. We don't have a map here.
All right. Well, what was the plan again?
To
Find
get
figure
an
out
engine
what
room.
yeah.
All right. So it
Can
sounds
we,
like you're trying to.
Yeah, I'd say I guess like every little like however far we progress, like just pop up your little vision
Yeah.
every so often to see which way to
I'm
go.
gonna see if there's I can get to an engine room or something else we can.
You're like a
connect
water
with.
compass.
Yeah. Basically, as you keep going, you get past all of the barracks areas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what are those like Y-shaped sticks that cowboys used to
Dowsing
use to
rods.
find? You are a dowsing rod.
Give me 1 second.
Hmm?
So yeah, you kind of find your way around, and eventually you see on the as you're walking through, you realize like there's a heavily plated area, but you can see that there's like a large. You can't really see into it, but you can tell that there's like a large amount of water behind it.
So I can't see into what?
You can't see exactly what it is, but there's like very clearly a large amount of water moving into in that next large room.
Ooh.
I do need to have us pause for just about 2 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll just take a quick old break if that's all right, and
Sounds good.
I'll be right back.
Okay. In that case, I'll use this time to pee real quick.
Same
Same.
here.
Okay.
We'll be back, everyone. Well, dear viewer, and it would appear as if it is just you and I yet again. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope everyone's been enjoying the stream so far, and hey, if you have enjoyed it, maybe hit the like button if you're on one of the streaming services that has one of those. And definitely smash the follow. All streaming services got one of those. Hi there, Rachel. I was just telling our lovely viewers how they should definitely follow us to catch more streams in the future. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would. You
Fantastic.
can see
Robert.
my
Robert.
nerdy ass home with Star Trek pictures, which are kind of hard to see in this light.
Sorry
Oh
about
my
that. What's up?
Robert, I was just telling our dear viewers here all the benefits that come out of following us.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Lucky everyone came back. I was going to start plugging my album next.
I mean, you can do that.
You can do that. That's
Listen to me, the shit bump. Anyways, let's get back into it.
Yeah, sorry, friend. It's a long story. Anyway. So, yeah, you can tell that behind this very heavily encased wall that there is water moving, but you can't seem to use your abilities to see into it.
What do you see, girl? Is Timmy stuck in the well?
I don't know. I don't know,
feel
and
like,
I'm not fucking Lassie. Like,
I'm trying to think of. I'm like, because my first reaction is like, let me just punch my way through the wall, but I feel like that would be heard.
there's something back there. I can tell there's water moving, but I can't see it. Like, I don't know.
Can I find like a door or something?
Yeah, I mean, every so often in this maintenance hallway, there is like pieces that lead off into the different access areas. So
I
you
mean, if
definitely,
we're
like,
trying to get into one area in particular, can I roll a technology check to try and jimmy the door open?
yeah.
Rolling the jimmy. Okay, that's awesome. I've rolled a 15 both times on my technology check, and I have a 15 in technology, so that's a 30, baby. 30 all days long.
All right, yeah. So you get to this door and you realize, you could probably hack the panel, and you tear off a bit of the panel, and you're mixing some wiring and hitting some buttons on it.
Oh, Underground Radio Revolution has better security than these dickheads.
And eventually the door pops open, and what do you do?
Your Majesty, your chariot awaits.
So the door
You
just
guys
pops
are-
all the way open?
Yep.
You guys
Am I
are
gonna have
tougher
to-
than me.
Am I gonna have to drive it again?
The chariot.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah, I pop open the door.
All right. What you see is at least a couple engineers that seem to be kind of running around and moving different valves. Some of them are specifically like sitting in front of the water, like moving their hands in circular motions to keep things going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very clearly like a large, like there's a lot of large turbines. Like this is very clearly one of the engine rooms.
Okay, how many people
So-
are there?
In the room right now, 6.
So I'd like to roll the stealth check right out the gate instead of just standing here in front of this
I
door
would
like a
also like to roll a
dingus.
stealth check.
Yeah, you're up on like some catwalks above it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Everybody
Everybody get stealthy.
25.
7. What even is my stealth? 7 and 8. 15. Not so stealthy, but we're trying.
Unnatural 20. Brock taught me something, I guess.
25.
Look at you.
So I think
That has a lot in stealth.
Shauna, you and Mosey kind of maybe because you've spent a lot of time in the resistance, kind of trying to keep stealthy, especially since you've been kind of squishy up until now.
Mm-hmm.
And you sneak your way through. Uncle Slam, when you go to shut the door, it makes a loud clanging sound.
Love that for me.
And at least 2 of the engineers look up and go, "Holy shit!"
Can I use a reaction to take off at them and slam them?
So they're not next to each other.
Perhaps in an uncle-y fashion.
Perhaps in an uncle-y
So
fashion.
you definitely could not hit them both at the same time like you did with those other guys.
Can I hit one into the other?
No, because one of them they're on like 2 different levels.
Oh.
Can he throw one into the other?
Just fucking like lasso him and chuck him.
I mean, I guess technically, but that's going to take some extra effort.
Can
then.
he hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
He could.
No.
Yeah,
I
he could.
could. I might. Give me time.
So what are you actually trying to do, if anything? Because the other 2 are good right now for the moment, but you've been seen.
I'm great, baby.
I have an idea that might be dumb.
What I want to do is say, well, this isn't the bathroom, and then I want to charge one of them.
Fucking amazing.
Give this man the
Hero
$10,000.
Hero point.
How many hero points do you have right now, Dan?
None.
All right, yeah, you've earned one.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't give one for every funny, but
No.
that was a good funny.
And then
I
I want to
One
leap
funny
and
for each person, I think, is okay.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
what it's been.
so I want to say that and leap and knock the guy that's off of the top.
Okay. So
In my brain, it's like you said it's like on a different level. I'm imagining there's like a little walkway that's going over the middle, so I kind of go like jump, punch,
so are you
land.
trying to punch him or tackle him? Because there's a remember there's a charge attack where like you can hit him a little harder than normal, but you have to roll a toughness check of your own then.
I'll
Or
do
you're
that
trying to
one.
fly and punch.
I was trying to fly and punch
Okay, then
because I want to like punch like while I'm in the air and like land on like.
all right,
on the other side.
roll a unarmed attack check then.
Okay.
Kick him in the balls,
Ooh,
too cold.
19, and what was my plus 29?
29, that hits, and what's the DC on that?
25.
Boom! You cold cock this guy. He like you hit him at the head, and his feet come from underneath him, and he kind of goes over top of this console
Ooh,
that he
ass
was
over
next
tea
to.
kettle.
Yeah, and tumbles down onto the next floor below and lands on
Hell
the ground.
yeah.
I kind of lean into Shauna.
You know, I know that they're the bad guys, but I feel kind of bad for him.
A lot of us are gonna die if we don't take them out.
Look, I understand. That you're right,
Meanwhile,
but, like,
though,
he's
the
not a
other
soldier.
ones are now the other 5 that are still conscious are now alerted to your presence. Now, of course, the 2 that are doing like the swirly motions to keep the engines going, they're still doing that.
Oh, well, they're going to be the first ones I kill.
I have an idea that might be dumb.
Okay.
I just want to try to use my powers to like counteract the swirly motions.
Oh, okay.
Swirl in a counterclockwise motion.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
All right, so we're gonna want to roll this as an opposed check of water
Okay.
control.
Yes, but in order for it to be successful, you have to make one hand go like this and the other hand go like this, but at the same time.
I kind of want to do something.
Shauna can do that, but I don't have to because.
So
no.
roll your check.
Okay, what would I add?
Water
that?
control.
Okay, I'm trying to see where that
It's on your power. It's on your powers listing.
It's kind of funny because I wanted to try something similar to Rachel, only I shoot them. Also, I hate the look that was on your face after you rolled those dice. So, Rachel, please roll a 20 if you didn't lie.
I shouldn't lie. I also cannot. You said water control.
Yeah, it's under your powers.
Why not? You're talking to RC, not Mosey.
Because I see walking rune, I see water portal. And it won't.
Where is it? Sorry, let me. Oh shoot! I took it off and forgot to put it back on. It's
Cool, okay, I'm
no,
not
sorry.
crazy.
Water. No, sorry. It's at the bottom there. Right before water portal. Water movement, element control 10.
Oh, okay. I was looking for the words water control.
No, that's fair. I did not.
Okay,
phrase
so
that in
what
a
do
way.
I add to that? 10?
There you go.
Okay. Okay, not a 20, but I rolled a 19. So
You know what? That's about. I feel
So-
good about that.
be 29 with a 10.
Okay. I rolled a 19 as well,
Fuck.
but you still have a higher water control.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I rolled a 19. I didn't say what the total was. So you are definitely
Oh.
doing this, but you are not winning by a wide margin, so they can feel the resistance that it's coming from someone.
Okay.
And so
But
they're still trying.
I'm trying to stay stealthy while doing this, but
Yeah, so you're able to like kind of counteract both of them, and they're both kind of like working harder now to try to keep things
Mhm.
running.
So I have kind of a wacky thing I want to try.
is it shoot
Okay.
them?
Well, look, we're gonna get there, but before that, so I want to try and roll a stealth check to do some kind of like combat dive roll thing to make it feel like I pop up out of nowhere, so I don't blow Shauna's cover when I inevitably shoot one of these guys.
Mm.
Okay, is your intention
I
that
appreciate
is your intention that you will be hidden again after?
No.
Okay, then I'm not going to make you. You rolled a really good stealth check, so I'm not going to make you roll that again. So yeah, you're able to easily like dip away and put some distance between you before you pop back up.
So, for the sake of I'm using a shotgun and I understand how they work, I want to roll closer to the wax on, wax off guys. And
Okay.
yeah,
Remember,
I want.
you're above them by a good 10 feet. So
Oh well, if it's 10 feet, then awesome. I want to get as close as I can to just bang.
okay. Yeah. Which one? One on the left or one on the right? You're closer to the one on the left, technically.
Right.
All right. So
Wait,
yeah,
no,
you're
you
able...
said I was closer to the one on the left. Fuck this coin flip bullshit.
So you went for the one on the right.
Whichever one I'm closer to. You said the one on the left, right?
You're closer to the one on the left. Yes.
Then yeah, I'm gonna go for him. I
Shauna
know-
is by extension also closer to the one on the left.
Well, I mean, Shauna's interacting with like the shit itself and not these dick butts, right?
But they can feel that someone's trying to counter them.
Oh, well, that's fine. That means he's gonna be distracted when I blow his head off.
All right. Roll. Well, actually, inanimate object. You can do that as a routine action. I'm not going to make you roll to do that hit unless you want to try to get a critical potentially.
I mean, look, dude, if you're gonna give it to me, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth here.
Yeah, as I say, in this situation, he's distracted. He's not moving. He's in stationary 10 feet away. What's the DC on that?
That's a 20. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking say no to a guinea.
Boom. So he goes down on the ground, but is still moving, but he has let go of the water.
Yeah,
You can see
that's
the wa-
fine.
Yeah, you can see.
Woody
but
Harrelson taught me to double tap anyway.
but he definitely knows that someone's there, and so do a couple other people.
Just boom.
I come in peace.
Obviously, I don't say that. I can't lie.
All right.
Well, you just
I
changed it
think-
to say I come in pieces.
so I think it's time we all roll initiative.
Yay.
Is Mosey not allowed to be sarcastic?
You know, sarcasm's kind of a gray area for him, and I've decided that the canonical answer to that is it depends on the day.
Huh.
Also, 21.
I'm trying to see. You told me.
It's on the technically it's on the second page on the right side. I just forgot to put it on the first page.
10.
12. Ugh.
No matter
Oh,
what, Rachel always has shit initiative.
Rachel Bloom, perpetually going last.
Yeah.
27.
I know her initiative's only Shauna's initiative is only 4, and I rolled
Yeah.
a 6. So
Mosey, what was yours?
21. The next time we have to build Rachel a character, can we just like stack improved initiative on her?
I mean, we could, but
Just
no.
like 10 ranks of it.
She still rolls ones a lot when it comes to initiative.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Well, even if we gave her 10 ranks of improved initiative, then that would be a 41 if she rolled on that one.
yeah.
She'd still go second to Brock, but
Okay, give me just a few moments. I'm almost done with this.
God, Brock's initiative is literally insane, though.
yes, that is by design. Because I realized that one of my friends is squishy, so I want them to punch me, not you.
I appreciate that.
Like, it is amazing how much of my character I have built around taking your ass whippings. Specifically yours.
Look, I make you weed.
Yeah, why do you think I built
You know-
my character around taking your ass whippings? I understand where my bread's buttered.
Okay, and all
But
right,
it has been interesting playing with like Yardak powers, kinda.
right. All right. First, the initiative, Uncle Slam.
It's
That me?
so weird that
Yep.
it's not me. I know
Alright.
I'm not playing Brock, but it's so weird that it's not me.
So yeah, you are currently, you just knocked one guy out, and yeah, so there's one guy
And
that's kind of
Mosey
on the
got one.
yeah, there's one guy kind of below you. There's the two people. Well, he didn't. That guy is not down. That guy just got knocked down.
But he gets up again. We're never
Yeah.
going to keep him down.
Possibly not.
What I
so-
want to do is the one that was to the right of Mosey doing. Wait, no.
The
Yeah, I
one
guess
I
it was
didn't hit.
Yeah, no. Was it? Were they one of the
That
ones that
would've
were
been-
controlling
that
the
would've been-
water?
Yeah, that
there
would
was-
have been the guy to the right of me.
Okay,
So you
then
were right.
I want to let me see for the one that was on the right.
Yeah, your options are pretty much rush them and punch them, charge them, tackle them, or throw them. Throw something
Hit 'em
at
with-
them, I mean.
Hit him with the all-American tickle finger.
American tickle finger. Jesus Christ.
I don't
I
know.
don't know what that
No.
means. I don't want to elaborate.
Yeah, I want to like fly charge the one on the right into the wall.
All right, one of the tackle ones that could power it up but also hurt you too.
Yeah.
All right, so I always just want to make sure it's one of those things we don't do very often.
Yeah, I'm like this. He has such a fucking ridiculous toughness, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll throw my body into things.
Right? It's the beautiful thing about it. All right. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking slam attack, not charge attack. Actually, charge attack is an option too. Charge attack lets you move and then attack with on the same action with a -2 attack penalty. But slam, meanwhile,
Yeah, we slamming.
we slamming. All right,
Come
so
on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
all right.
Precisely that.
Oh, but when
I
I
want to
make
slam
that
him
joke
so hard he
earlier-
turns into jam.
What?
Said I want to slam him so hard he turns into jam.
I mean, I'd like to see
Okay.
that. That'd be
So
cool.
you get to add a +1 bonus to what is I guess your strength is the higher one, right?
Compared to
Your speed. Your strength I think is 10. Your speed is 8. Your
yeah.
Flight. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Yeah, 'cause I have
DC
that
of
+2 in it.
DC 26. All right. All right. So you're gonna also want to roll a toughness check against a DC of 26.
Heck yeah.
I'll let you know what happened.
16, 20. Wait, 16, 12, 28.
All right. So you did not receive any injury, but essentially you slammed into this guy. He also lost control of the water. So now, Shauna, you are fully like in control.
Hell
counter-spinning these.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you basically like slammed this guy into the console in front of him, and basically he crumpled to the floor once you let go of him.
Get fucked.
All right, Uncle Slam. So that was a charge attack, slam attack. So technically,
Let's see,
you-
because I did pass the toughness thing, do I take any damage or
Nope, you don't. Yeah, because you passed it, you don't take any damage.
sweet?
And yeah, do you want to? Are you going to do any other movement or anything else? Like are
oh,
you
do
gonna
I have
use-
move by action?
So it's not that you have move by action; is that only counted as your standard action. So you still have a move action.
Oh, okay. Then now that Mosey is visible, I will put myself between Mosey and whoever else might be in the room.
Okay. So Mosey's up on the top thing, so I guess you could kind of float and put yourself above him.
Mhm.
Or put yourself below Mosey, but above the guy who he attacked but didn't knock out. And
I use another human being as cover. I don't give a fuck.
all right, and so let me just mark down on my notes here real quick. All right, and so now it's actually Mosey's turn then.
I'm gonna peek out from around the himbo and pop off a shot.
Peek out
Actually-
from around the himbo.
Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna finish off. I'm gonna double tap.
So you're gonna try and do 2 different attacks, or you're trying to do a
Well,
multi-attack?
no, the guy who I hit last time, we're double tapping. I'm making sure that he's dead.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. So are you trying?
Yeah.
So yeah, are you trying to do a multi-attack on him or just a regular attack?
Oh no, I'm just shooting him again. But since this is my second time shooting him, double tap.
Okay, so you're not trying a multi-attack then. All right.
No.
No.
All right. Roll your attack check.
He's dead.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Did you get a nat 20? All right. Well, that definitely makes it more difficult.
He's
That's
dead.
a 36 altogether, baby.
Right. Yeah. But I was gonna say, anyway, so yeah, blam, that one goes off, and you catch him in the leg, tearing away some leg meat, and
Leg
he
meat.
falls. Yeah, and he falls to the ground, gripping his now shattered up leg. And
And
passes
Sean
out
is
from the
still
pain.
hidden, but you said to yourself, Emoji said he felt bad for them.
He felt bad for the one. It sounded like. All right, Mosey, that was your attack or your standard action. Or are you gonna do anything else?
I'm still behind the himbo.
I mean, the himbo's floating now between you and an unconscious guy.
I rack so the next shot's ready.
All right, so no movement then.
No, I'm right where I want to be, behind the himbo.
All right, Shauna, it's your turn. Are you gonna keep moving this water, or are you gonna try and do something else?
I'm trying to, like, I'm not sure.
I mean, you could also do extra effort to do like both at once, or that and something else. I mean,
Okay, can I sense, like, is my moving the water doing anything?
right, yeah, you can definitely sense like now the vehicle is definitely way off kilter.
Okay.
Because like one of the engines isn't running essentially, or is running negatively.
Going to see if I can just get this water to just like stop moving and like is there a way
Okay,
for me
yeah,
to like control it?
you're entirely in control of it right now.
Okay. I just make the water stop completely.
Okay, and that is what you're doing with your turn, or are you going to try to do something else too?
Would I be able to do anything? I would have to use extra effort, right? To do anything.
You can
else?
You can move without issue, but to do any other standard action, you need
Okay.
extra effort.
I am for right now. I want to see what happens, so I'm just gonna make everything stop moving.
Okay, once you make it stop moving, it's pretty noticeable. Like the whole thing kind of tilts a little. And if that's all you're doing with your turn, then it is some of the guards' turns who whip out some water to shoot over at I'm gonna say Uncle Slam actually.
If you can hit me.
What is your dodge plus 10?
18.
18, that hits. And
Oh,
roll
well.
a toughness check.
Thank God I have this awesome toughness. 10 plus toughness. 12, 22.
22. All right.
Hey,
and
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I got a 12 modifier. Shit is wild.
but
This
this water just like slashes at you, and you are going to take a -1 to toughness.
Baba bullshit.
Baba bullshit.
So there are 3. All right, and then yeah, that's what all of the guards are doing. Or sorry, that's what 2 of the guards are doing. One of them though goes to take a shot at Mosey, but he's going to have a bit of a difficult time getting around.
Bring it on, Scraplet.
Getting
I'm
around the
fucking
himbo.
ripped.
What's your dodge plus 10?
That's gonna be a 20.
20. He just misses.
Get fucked.
And they kind of go to try to run around and get some more defensive positioning. And now it's Uncle Slam's turn again.
Gonna have to try again, boss.
In that case, the one who just shot at Mosey, I'm going to do another fly slam into him and say, "Now you're going to shoot at a kid."
All right,
even though like I actively brought the kid to the fight.
Roll your toughness check.
Okay, Batman.
I'm 24.
Same difference.
He says at like 30.
13.
My
25.
character is 24. Shut up.
No. I'm saying that Uncle Slam is only like 30.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making fun of me because I am also 30.
I'm older than you. Why would I make fun of you?
Because it's easy.
And it was 25.
25. Oh, so you are going to take another -1 to your own.
Damn.
Because it was a yeah.
Okay. In that
you
case,
you slammed it. Now this guy got knocked out again. You crumpled him against the console he was trying to use as a cover.
Yeah.
But you also hurt yourself a little bit that time. So now you're at a -2 for your toughness.
Okay. In that case,
And what's the hero point break? I'm trying to remember what the hero point break.
I have
is.
1.
Is everybody at 1?
3.
I have 1.
Okay.
I haven't spent any of mine yet, but that's gonna change in a minute.
All right. So are you doing anything else
Why the fuck am I
then?
protecting you then? Spend some points, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm about to, and it's gonna be sweet.
And are you doing anything else with your turn then?
No.
All right, then it is Mosey's turn again.
So I have 3 hero points saved up. Here's my pitch. I also have move by action. So
Okay.
I'm like still up on this catwalk.
Okay.
Right?
Right,
I'm up on this
yeah.
catwalk.
Right.
So I want to jump off over Uncle Slam. Shoot 2 of them. Use my
Okay.
hero point to absorb the extra effort.
Okay.
And with the move by action, get in the cover.
Okay. Yeah, that seems doable. Roll your attack checks. Let's see if they're successful.
All right. Attack check number 1. You're not gonna fucking believe this.
Did you get a nat 10, 20?
You're fucking darn scootily I am. Oh, what up, Austin?
All right, so that's another one.
Yep, DC 20 on that. Do you want me to
actually
roll the
gets it-
second one now, or wait?
Yep, roll the second one.
All right. Well, that's a 13, but that's nothing to sneeze at. 13, 29 altogether.
Okay.
Still DC at 20.
Right. Boom. Both of these guys, you basically take off some shoulder and some rib side of one of them.
They called me Doomslayer!
And they also go down, leaving just the one guard remaining.
Wait, no, I already did that. Does intimidation count as like an action?
Yeah, it's a standard
okay.
action.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on.
All right, well then, Shauna, it's your turn.
Okay, can I use the water from the orb thing to like take out the last guard?
It's a lot of water, but yeah.
I like don't need
Fuck it,
all.
if he's worth,
I'm gonna
if he's
drown
worth-
an Atlantean. Don't know how that's
he's-
possible.
If he's worth killing, he's worth overkilling.
Don't know that I was going to use all of it. There's just water there that I can use.
Yeah, all right, so you're going to basically try to do a water attack. Roll that attack check.
Yeah, I'm going to do water whips.
This is going to reveal your position, though.
He's
be
the last
fair.
guard, right?
He's the last guard. I just wanted to make a point of that.
Yeah, that's why.
If this comes back to bite us, then this is like the toughest mook to ever mook.
Okay, so this is so I rolled an 18, and so I add 10, so that'd be 28.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
What's the DC?
25.
Yeah. This whole like orb of water flies through the air and slams him, and he gets absorbed into it. And basically, like, you just see the pressure go and crush him down, and then the water lets him go, and he just flops onto the ground.
God, he soda canned him.
Shauna,
I imagine I was going to take part of the water, but that is much more horrific. So
Yeah,
Shauna-
he's not dead, but he's definitely out of the fight.
Shauna, that is the most unnecessary use of force I've ever seen in my life. I'm so proud of you.
thank you, Mosey.
And Mosey has to deal with the corpo cops in the underground.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you were talking about. Never mind. I'm out. Nope.
Yeah.
Making the
So whoop.
Mm-mm.
you can be me.
I just dropped some stuff. Ooh, you okay?
Oh,
I'll be fine. It was bound to happen.
Yeah, surprised it took this long.
Shut up.
this
So,
is really
yeah.
what it's
Struggling.
like.
And so all right, the last guy goes down. The water is now outside of this thing. What are you doing next?
Well, It's a,
Fine to the
it's
next
a-
one.
I was like, finding the next one.
I mean, there's I was gonna say,
What
there's
were you gonna
no
say, Rachel?
more people in here. Oh,
Yeah, no, I mean
Uh,
finding the next
I
one.
would say, and then the ship is kind of wobbling now, right?
Right, the ship is significantly wobbling now.
Okay, oh, significantly. So maybe there's only one other room.
Remember, there's 6 engines.
Oh, 6? Fuck me.
Well, it
They
sounds
kinda
like sounds like if we blow out half of them, this motherfucker's going down. So let's go find
Mhm.
another one.
All right. And so as you're getting back into the maintenance hatch, you hear some guards coming out into this other room, and you basically you can hear them taking stock of what's going on.
Wait, so they're in the room with the giant orb?
I mean, they're in a giant wet room. I don't know if you left the orb just floating there, or if you would just put it down on the ground, or
I don't know. Is there a way for me to disband the orb
Yeah.
so I can't use it?
I mean, it's Sorry, I don't ever think I ever intended it to be an orb exactly. I was kind of
Okay.
rolling what you said, but basically, like you had a whole big orb of water, and if you let it go, it just fell onto the floor.
Okay. Well, there's no way. It's too much water to like take with me, so they can't use the water, right?
Yes,
Right, absolutely,
but
yes.
like
Just
with
walking around with a Katamari ball.
but like they had specific. Jesus fucking Christ. Just that one guy stuck to it. But like with other Atlanteans, they're not everybody has like the same capabilities of manipulating water, which is like
Okay,
why
so
they have,
maybe
like,
we
this-
took out
those people
those two
specifically
guys.
on it.
We're probably fine.
So like the guards can come in, whatever, fuck them. They're not going to be able to.
Yeah, but
Manipulate
you
that
definitely
water.
hear them start to bark out orders, like saying, like lock this place down.
no.
All right, and essentially this whole giant battleship is symmetrical. So there's 5 other engine rooms. You essentially, if you want to imagine it like looking down at a map, you got the bottom left one, and there's there's other
Let's
there's
head
three
on up
three
to
on one side,
middle
three on
left.
Yeah,
middle left.
Yeah.
Middle left.
All right. Are you doing the same thing with trying to get through the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll another technology check?
No. I'll say you kind of recognize how to do it again. When the door pops open this time, this room is filled with the guards as well.
I would like to close the door and turn to the others and say, "So you want to check another one?"
I'm sure they're all gonna be filled now, right?
Yeah.
Shit, you're probably
You also
right.
hear you also hear someone say up in the catwalks.
Fuck it,
well,
let's just go.
Nope.
fucked the stump on this one, didn't I?
Are
Oh.
you just are
No
you
when
just
guns
leaving it?
blazing.
No, we're going in. I think is the.
Oh, you're
Yeah, I
going
still-
for this one.
Might as well. I still got 25 rounds left in here. You're not keeping track of ammo, but I am.
As I say, I don't have to. That's not how this game works.
No, but it makes me feel good knowing how
Um,
much I still have.
Okay.
Okay, so
25 rounds.
do we want to
feels like
try and find the other
security.
one, or do we want to just go in here?
Like it's a Resident Evil game.
So are you going for a different engine room, or are you sticking with this one?
I mean,
No, I
we're
mean if they've
on-
already heard us, I'd rather just do it now.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I
Yeah,
already
okay,
kinda
let's
blew
go.
our cover.
All right.
There's no point in rolling stealth, right?
No. When you get
Yeah.
into this room, there are the 2 guys that are manipulating the water. There's 2 engineers kind of running around, and then there's 6 guards.
Pizza time! Pop!
I want to try and do what I just did and use the giant, massive water to do the multi-attack one.
So remember, this water has the people resisting it again. So we'll have to do that as a contested strength or as contested, water attack, check again to get if
Okay.
you're trying to get. And you have to win by a good margin if you're trying to get a hold of it from them too.
I
If it-
do these people have water skins on them, or do they just have the water?
Just the water.
Okay.
would it help Ruby, or not Ruby, would it help Shauna at all
Ruby.
if I went first? Because I'm trying to shoot one of those bastards again.
I was gonna say there is no initiative right now, right?
I was gonna have us keep the same initiative from before, but if
Okay.
you guys have some suggestions before we
I was about
actually
to say,
roll
'cause,
back
like,
into it.
Well, if Mosey goes first, then if he takes one of them out, it might be easier for me.
Yeah, I was say like Mosey can shoot one and I can charge one, and then there's only because there's 3, right?
There's 2 guys that are moving the water, 6
Yeah.
guards, and the 2 engineers.
So if we can, if Mosey and I can take out the, if he can shoot and I can slam the ones that are doing the water, then she can use the water and just go buck fucking wild.
Yeah, I suppose that's an option.
Fuck fucking wild.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like it's a good plan.
All right, so Uncle Slam, what are you doing?
I am going. Just a little bit of flavor, especially because I'm going to know what I'm doing this time. That it's going to be the same as the last one. Then I'm going to like
Second
kinda-
verse, same as the first.
yes, but like I'm going to kind of take my foot and like do like a little bull charge just to be an asshole, and then go boom.
So you're trying to do a slam attack?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
love that.
Roll
That's a
your
good one.
toughness check. It's a
So
DC
not
of
as good,
26.
but 23.
All right, so you're going to take and also does that include your negatives?
Oh,
You have negative 2 right now.
so 21 then.
All right. All right, cool. You're still within 1, so you're just going to take another negative 1. So now you're up to
Okay.
negative 4.
No, it would be 3.
Yeah.
I'm only at a -2.
Okay, so yeah, you're at negative 3 now.
Now, if
all
I
right,
use my hero point, does that get rid of just one of those?
that'll let you re-roll, but you cannot get rid of damage.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, we'll see.
It lets you get rid of it lets you get rid of other conditions like days and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And are you doing anything else?
No, because now I'm on the other side of the room. Yeah, I'll stay over here.
All right. You slam this guy. He flies into the turbines that the water is hovering in.
Oh, did I send him into the fucking crumple maker like she did?
No, no. She
Cool.
did that with the water.
Oh,
what you
okay.
did was like what Captain America did to the Hydra soldier on the helicarrier. Just kicked, boom, into the
Okay.
turbines.
You like
Rad.
you know that dude like Indiana Jones when the turbines take that one dude out?
Yeah,
Oh, so you'll let him do that, but you won't let me shoot anyone in the head?
you already did that.
You said that was a leg shot, and a torso shot, and an arm shot. You keep on redirecting me, baby.
Well, yeah, that's because all your headshots keep failing.
Oh, well, okay.
Whenever
I'll
you
give
specifically
that.
call it out as a headshot, it has failed. Whenever it has not been a specifically called out headshot, and I've narrated it, then I've just said it's been other things.
All right, you know what?
Yeah, we made the Imperialist
sure.
the murderer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Uncle Slam
Not
did that.
Homelander.
Mosey, it's your turn.
Your breast milk is safe.
Shut the
What
fuck
the fuck
up.
was it? What the fuck is happening on the boys?
A lot.
The boys
Just
are not
boys
all
being
right.
boys.
They are not all right. I can assure you of that.
I have chosen Lower
Mosey, what are you
Decks.
doing?
Me choosing Lower Decks as
Um,
the Jack Quaid show to watch is definitely the right choice. God damn.
Trying to get us back on track, but breast milk keeps happening, Robert.
So what are you doing?
I kind of want to do the same thing that I did, like most recently. Kind of jump down, pop, run into cover.
Okay, yeah. Let's. So this time I'm gonna have you do it. Roll your 2 attack checks and roll a stealth check at the
Oh,
end.
I just want to roll the one on the
you're just doing
one that, just the one for right now. I'm just trying to hit the
Okay,
guy that
then
I'm trying to hit the guy that Yardak didn't.
Let's first Yardak.
You know who the fuck I meant, pendejo.
Roger Stevens, Uncle Slam.
Yeah,
So
Bingo Squingo.
no. You left him behind back at Riverside.
Damn it, we should have brought him with. Anyways.
Yeah, stop it, Squire.
No.
Ah,
You're
Squire,
gonna get put in the no-no corner.
no.
So roll that attack check and then roll a stealth check after, please. Squire, no.
That is
No.
Stop putting it on the screen then.
Well, I just want people on the VOD to know what we're reacting to.
yeah, so 16 plus 16 is 32. That's DC
That's a
20. And what did you say I was rolling after that?
And now you're gonna roll a stealth check.
Okay.
And you're aiming at the
That's-
other guy controlling the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is going to be a 17.
All right, blam, headshot.
Yeah!
Took that one out, and then all right, your stealth check was successful. You disappeared into the shadows.
Are the
Dun,
night.
dun, dun.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Slugs was right.
I was
It
like-
is like shooting a watermelon.
The slugger would be so happy with you right now on multiple levels. And so let's see then. That means it's Shauna's turn, and now the water is kind of just sitting there free floating.
Okay, so I want to use the water to take out a bunch of people.
All
right.
Can I use my hero point to not have to like take negatives when doing the multi attack?
No, there's not really a way to do that. What you could do is do 2 separate standard actions and do 2 separate multi attacks so that you
Okay.
take less negatives on each.
Less negatives. Okay.
Because there are right now, what was it, 6 and 2? There's 8 guys in this room right now. Or wait, no,
Okay.
yeah, there's 8 guys that are conscious in this room right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do that as 2 attacks with -4 on each.
Okay.
Or sorry, yeah. If you want to hit all of them, you can hit 2. 1 set of 4 with -4 and one set of 4 with -4, or whatever you're trying to do. If you want to hit a couple guys,
No.
And how many guards are there specifically?
there are 6 guards.
Okay. I'm just gonna target the guards right now.
Okay. What's your
idea,
thoughts,
though.
Dan?
Because one, there's so many of them, and 2, we have other generator things to get to, and you've been using ice, and like that's like a more advanced thing. What if we just like ran out and there's so much water that you just like then made just a solid block of fucking ice in front of the door, and like now they're just trapped in here because we got rid of the people who can manipulate the water, and then we don't got to fight them.
Huh.
Oh, so you're saying like basically destroy the orb?
Because yeah, it's just a glob of water, so a big old glob
make
of
it
water.
ice so they can't do anything with it.
Yeah, and just make a giant thick ass sheet of ice in front of the door, and then they can't get out. And then
Or
we
yeah,
can go
you
on
could
to the
turn.
next.
You could try to turn. You could turn the orb into ice and turn the door into ice.
Well, I think he's saying
I'm
like
just using the
whoosh
water
the
of the
orb
orb,
into the door and use
Oh,
that.
okay. I mean, that's an
Yeah.
idea too.
and then we don't got to fight these bitches, and we can go on to the next.
Okay. Can I try that? Would
Sure.
I do?
I'm
would
gonna have
that
you
be
roll it
extra
as a. Well, you didn't attack anybody, did you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. So no, this would just be your standard
Okay.
action. You're just gonna have you roll it as a water control check.
Okay.
So hey, as much as I hate to be a party pooper, I just realized that I jumped off the catwalk and that would totally trap me in here with them.
Yes,
Oh,
it would.
can
Unless
fly. Or someone
No.
can fly.
Well, I was gonna say that Shauna could use extra effort to use water to pull you back up.
Fucking smart, you have that teleport thing. Never mind.
Well, no, not that.
Oh,
just,
yeah,
I
grab
can
you.
teleport
Just
you.
joinking you, and then I can.
Okay,
zip
I'll
on
use
out.
my hero point to yoink.
All right. Well, first let's see how your water control goes.
27.
27. Yeah, I'll say you're able to move that whole bit of water and freeze it in front of the doors.
Okay, and I can also yoink.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have you. That's gonna cost your. As I say, it's gonna be extra effort. So are you using your hero point then to do that?
Yeah, so I'm not fatigued.
All right. So yeah, so you're not fatigued, but you're now down to 0 hero points. And it looks like Mosey has 2 and Uncle Slam has 1 with a -3 toughness.
Yeah.
Okay, and how now that this engine room is out, how does the ship feel?
It is. Well, you've gotten the 2 on the left, so it is like tilting like at a 45-degree angle at this point.
Hey, you know, if
Glasgow-
I bet if we fuck up front right, that's really gonna throw us out of whack, huh?
Or if we you said there's 3 on each side.
Front left was what you got first, and that one was the closest one to the tower. And then, you got middle left.
Well, so if we get the back left, then this shit is going down.
Yeah.
Or sorry, did I say front left? Sorry, you got back left and middle left.
Oh, so then front left.
So front left. I think if we get that last
I don't know, I
left
got the
one.
wrong side.
Yeah, because then it won't be able to hold itself up. It'll be completely.
Yeah, that's the one I meant. I thought we were on the right side for some reason.
That's fine.
Might be.
Vamonos, let's go.
All right, so
I'm saying that Shauna picked that up from Ruby at some point.
Shotgun.
when you get when you get into the final room, there's the 2 guys that are. There's 4 guys controlling the water in this room.
Damn.
And you also see a how do I put this? A very regally dressed guard. She has one of the Death Dealer masks on. She has some elegant red robes.
Well, you look like a 10-piece chicken McDouchebag.
I thought this is where you were making your way to.
Pleasure to meet you, lady. So who are you?
I am Ula Holt. And I will
Ula
not.
Holt. What a cool name. Doesn't she have a cool name, you guys?
Doesn't she have a cool name?
I guess
And as the leader of this facility, I cannot allow you to proceed any further.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't ask you for permission.
Obviously took the words out of my
as
mouth
someone
there.
who
Good job,
apparently is on a mission from a god, I don't think I can let you not let us do our thing.
You may not have asked permission, but you have my permission to die. And Ula Holt joins the. And so basically, you got the four engineers keeping this orb working in like overtime.
I feel like if I'm gonna deliver my monologue, it's now. So can I roll an intimidate?
Go for it.
That's an 18 on the die. 29.
29. Okay. Feel free to give your monologue.
One more time. What exactly did she just say? It's your turn to die or some shit like that?
You have my permission to die.
That's really cute. I know that you want me to be afraid right now. but you can feel down in the very depths of your soul that my words are truth. So hear them closely, you insignificant worm. I do not fear you. I will never fear you. I have put more men in the ground than you have had at your command, and I'll add you to that pile with a grin. Now, you sons of bitches have done a great job of fucking everything up, but here's the thing, boss. My people were born in the rubble. We took their scraps and built a kingdom. Which, side note, I'm sure is fine because my big brother's morning shits are scarier than you shitty mermaids. The fact is, today, you're going back in the goddamn ocean. And my people are finally going to feel the warmth of the sun on their skin. And you'd be a fool to think this is going to go any other way. Your shitty little occupation will be nothing but a chapter in our history, for I am the Moses of the underground, and my voice sparks revolution. Now, if my best friend were here right now, I'm sure that she'd have a really cool movie quote, but unfortunately you killed her. But I'm pretty sure that if Ruby Lawson was here right now, she'd say something along the lines of yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Stand down.
Let's say there's a Ruby in whatever hell afterlife happens in this world, and a Ruby and that's like stuck in the past, like cheering for Mosey. Also, Mosey's best friend is Ruby. That's so cute.
I wrote that whole monologue to get you specifically.
I'm happy, sad. I don't know.
Good job, Brandon.
I'm emotional.
I'm not giving you another hero point this time, though.
No, that's fine. I've got
only
two
because
left.
I know that you fucking wrote this beforehand, so I wasn't gonna let you.
No, that's fair.
So anyway, the four guys who were working in overtime to keep this thing going, fucking flee.
Smartest choice you've ever made. Swing by the cafeteria. I heard a rumor that it's Meatloaf Day today.
You can see like dripping from the bottom of her mask is some blood.
Hello?
Like if you had to guess that she is working, like her brain.
Was I
is
so
working-
scary that she killed herself?
I know.
No.
It's like,
Essentially, her brain had to work overtime to resist your words.
damn.
All right, then. So you have chosen Kawabunga then, huh?
It seems that way. And she
Well
reaches
then.
out with one hand. She reaches out with one hand and keeps and starts moving the orb on her own.
Well then, I have a very basic command, and you're going to follow it. Do we have an understanding? It's die. Shit, I just...
It's die.
Uncle
Very
Slam.
MODOK-esque.
Uncle Slam, it is your turn.
I'm trying. Okay, so is she the only one in here now, or is was
Yeah,
it just the four that were?
the other four were trying to flee.
Okay, I knew
No.
there was the four at the thing. I
Jesus.
didn't know if there was other people in there as well.
No, not currently. It's just
Okay.
you.
No.
I mean, other than those guys who may not have quite gotten out yet, it's just the three of you and this. Is there
anything
Enemy.
else in the room, or is it just that?
I mean, it's a big engine room.
okay. Because I'm trying.
Like imagine the two big turbines in the middle
Yeah.
where the orb was, and then you've got like some consoles and catwalks that you're on top of right now.
Instead of the
Take her into
water,
the
I wanna-
turbine.
yeah, I was gonna say, not even into the turbine. I just want to smash her. Wait, do I?
You trying to smash?
I thought you were gay, Captain. Touchy thanks.
I'm trying to think, because what is? Yeah, I want to smash her into the.
Couldn't even finish the sentence.
Sorry,
It was
God, I've been up
abhorrent
since 4
to him.
a.m. Sorry. Yeah, I just want to smash her into the metal stuff.
Okay,
like,
so roll that.
console
If you're
thing.
gonna roll that as a slam attack, which means you're also gonna have to
Yeah.
roll your own toughness check.
If she's the last big bitch, I'll take some hurts.
There's
Wow,
nothing I
hot
can
damn,
say
that's
in
a
response
19.
to that.
And then with 12 modifiers, it'll be 8, so 27.
27. So you, even with your -3.
Yeah, because I have a 19 and my modifier is a 12. So
I just wanted to make
even
sure.
with the -4.
Oh, boy.
Boom! You slam into her, and she at the last moment put her other arm up, and so you heard like some cracking of her armor when you did this. And she definitely looks like a little taken aback and injured, like she wasn't expecting that much force. But she's definitely not downed. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, because there was some space between us when I want to slam her again.
All right, so you're gonna back away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, oh yeah, true. Because I guess I would have went where she landed. Okay, so yeah, I guess go back.
Yeah, she didn't move at all. Like you were right up against her when you slanted. All right, so you move back, and then Mosey, it's your turn.
Well, I just watched this lady get hit with the force of 1,000 suns. I feel confident that my shotgun can do something. I'm going to shoot her. I don't know. Maybe there's a gap.
She got hit with the might of America.
But, yeah, I'm going to shoot her.
All right.
Gun.
All right. What's your...
That's a 33.
Yeah, that hits.
Really? You don't want to add it up again? You think?
20 altogether?
All right. Boom. I think you catch her in one of her hands, and it causes her to lose like the open hand that was still pointing towards the orb, and like it causes her to lose control of the orb for a second. So it spins to a halt, and you feel the whole thing start to
Oh man, you picked a really shitty time to piss me off, because I've got 2 more hero points, and I'm just going to absorb the extra effort here. I'm shooting her again.
All right, go for it. So now you're down to 1 hero point then.
So that's a 31.
God damn.
Okay.
I have 16 in shotgun.
Boom, you catch her also in the shoulder, and like again, she has to like keep working harder to like keep that orb like spinning while also like fending you off.
I told you what was going to happen. You're going back in the ocean, you son of a bitch.
All right, are you doing anything else, Mose? Are you gonna try and move around the catwalks or anything?
Yeah, I feel good.
All right,
Na.
Shauna Ortega, it is your turn.
I am going to try and take control of the orb.
Okay, roll a contested water control then.
Shove the orb up her ass.
What's the contested right now?
Water control. You're just gonna roll and add your water control, just like with the other
Okay,
ones.
so 25.
25. No, you think you got a handle on it, and then you basically just feel her like almost like psychically shove you off and keep it going.
Is she at all like shocked the fact that I have any control over it though?
Yeah. I mean, well, you can't see her expression, but she definitely looks up towards you when you do that because she can see you reaching out.
I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna look down.
Again, she has like a Boba Fett type mask on.
I'm
So
gonna go.
really...
Yeah, your god's so disappointed in you, he chose me.
What a devastating burn.
That is really fucking good.
Is it too late to give her another hero point?
I'll give you a hero. You can't use it this turn, but I'll give you a hero point for that.
Yeah.
Like that was fucking cold.
Brutal.
I want to know. I came up with that like a couple turns ago, and I was like, "Fuck, I need to use it."
Nice.
That's so good.
All right, it is her turn. And so everybody, what is your dodge plus 10?
20.
19.
18.
Fuck. All 3 of those hit, and I got a critical on Dan.
Oh, fuck me up. Can I use a hero point to just say no thanks?
No, you can't do that. But you can now. You can each roll a toughness check.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to use my last hero point to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Jesus. That's
29.
Better.
Same
29. Okay.
22.
Okay.
Also a 29.
Give me 1 second. So Mosey and Shauna, you get whipped up and you're definitely like cut up a bit, but you're overall fine.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Slam, you're gonna take another -1,
Okay.
and you are dazed.
Okay.
Not Uncle Slam, he's our racist.
Oh God, I hate that. I don't love that. So that's, I believe that brings you to -4 then on your toughness, right? And did
Oh, I
your
thought I
number?
already was. I've been doing -1s this whole time. Or I mean
Oh,
negative
okay.
4s this whole time.
The whole time?
Not
What?
not whole time, but like
Okay,
this fight.
so then then that's gonna take you to -5 then.
Okay.
Okay, so -5
I mean, does
and
it change
dazed.
anything if it was
Shouldn't
only a
have said
-3?
anything, Dan.
Well, no. I'm like, does
Uh,
it change anything if it would have been a -3?
What would the -3 have taken you down to?
23.
No, it
Oh,
wouldn't make a
well
difference in
then,
this
okay,
case.
yeah, it didn't matter anyways.
All right, it is your turn, Uncle Slam.
Hit her with your old Uncle Bam attack.
Uncle Bam.
You know, maybe hit her with the old Uncle Wham.
You know, I'll
Could do a multi attack, unarmed attack.
Ooh, yeah, this is like a absolute fucking pummeling.
Like you're the immortal going after Omni Man.
I actually haven't watched Invincible yet.
It's really good. I recommend it. Anyway,
It's on my list. I understand that
yeah.
it's amazing. I haven't.
But anyway, yeah. So if you do that, essentially the way that works is if the attack hits, you get an additional bonus to the DC.
Okay.
So, also, I believe what are your advantages?
Extraordinary effort, improved initiative, power, attack, and uncanny dodge.
Let me just double check and make sure I'm thinking of the right one, but just something also worth considering along with this. Yeah, when you do power attack, you can take up to a -5 on the attack check and get up to a +5 on the damage. So basically, depending on how well you do, you could get significantly higher DC for her damage. I'm double checking that multi attack works the way I think it does. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you're super successful in the attack, you could theoretically increase it to a DC of 35. You'd have to roll extremely high, but you could do it.
Do I want to risk it?
Risk it for the biscuit.
I mean, basically, the only risk is that you wouldn't. The only risk is that you wouldn't hit, and you. Oh wait, you don't have a hero point, so you'd also be fatigued. Oh, I also just realized. Fuck. You are dazed, so you can only move or attack. So you could do a slam attack, or even a charge attack, but you could not move and attack like normal.
Oh, okay. Well then, I use my body as a weapon again. Slam attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I can't do the pummel.
Roll your toughness check.
So now we're at a minus. Ooh, pretty great. +8, 24.
24. So you're gonna take another.
23. I'm at -5 now.
23. I mean, yeah, you're still gonna take another -1.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks pretty bloodied up from that last slam.
Good.
Again. All right, that's your turn then. That takes you up to a -5 or no, -6 now. Yeah.
-6 now.
Damn, this is like Brock at the end of the time travel
That's
arc.
why I'm like, you know what? Fucking just do it.
Mose, it's your turn.
Wow, guess who's got a hero point and 2 more bullets left in this thing at least? You're going down, lady.
Are you doing another? Are you gonna try? Are you doing this as a 2 separate attacks or as a multi-attack?
2 separate attacks. I can't really imagine how I can multi-attack with a shotgun.
You just can if you power stunt it.
That's
wait,
fair.
no, sorry. It's a shotgun. It's not a special. It's not a special.
No,
shotgun.
I stick my pinky in the end of it and do some Looney Tunes shit.
Sorry, the problem is not that it's a shotgun in game. The problem is that you're using the equipment mechanics and not device mechanics. You can't power stunt with a regular.
One way or the other, I'm gonna shoot her twice.
All right, roll 2 attack checks then.
First one is a 29.
That hits.
Second is 28. That shouldn't have been so hard. I rolled 1 less.
All right. Boom, boom. She looks like you pretty much, her one arm is now pretty much unusable. Like she's not really keeping that orb going at all anymore at this point. Are you going to move at all?
Yeah. I wish to move closer to her.
All
I
right, so
want
you
the
can-
last
you can-
thing she sees
She's
is
putting
my
the barrel in her
beautiful
mouth.
face.
So
Fuck.
you can jump down off the platform, then like get on her level. You'd be across the room from her, but
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
all right, Shauna, it's your turn.
Okay, so she doesn't really have control of the water anymore.
No, she's pretty much losing control of it.
Okay, I
Like,
am
you'd still have
taking
you
back.
probably still have to you probably still have to roll a resistance check if you're trying to take it too.
Yes, I'm trying to take control of the water.
All right, let's roll that.
I just got a hero point, right? No, second
yeah.
again?
Good.
Okay, can I roll the nat one? So I'm gonna use that to reroll.
All right.
Good thing I vouched for that hero point.
Thank you very much, Brandon. That was very nice of you. I rolled a 15 this time.
Apparently,
so
my
that would-
job on this podcast is to save your ass. So
Thanks.
No matter
25.
what character.
25.
Yeah.
You have gained control of the water.
And I'm getting it to stop completely.
All right, you feel this whole place like if it was at 45 and then like 55, you're almost at like wait, no, I'm thinking my math wrong. If you're pretty much it's really like nearly sideways. Like everyone's now kind of straddling like the things that are like all those consoles that you were standing next to, you're now kind of straddling the floor in those. You're straddling like the floor of the catwalk and the railing.
Okay, I have a. This is more for like flavor text.
Okay.
That instead of straddling something, Shauna makes a piece of water for her to like levitate on.
All right. I love it. Are you doing anything else?
I think that's it for right now.
All right. So you feel this thing like quickly tilting over. Like we're gonna say that we're out of initiative. You are deep in the bowels of this thing though, and you kind of need to get out of here.
Can I try to use the giant thing of water in front of me to like punch a hole through it?
Yes. What is the DC on your water attack normally?
I see okay, I see element control 10 limited to water 20 pp.
No. On your attacks, like what would be
It'll
like
be at the
water
top.
whips?
Okay, I see water whips DC's 25.
All right, we'll increase the DC because you're doing something wacky.
while she's doing that, can I blow this lady's head off so she doesn't slash or villain us?
Fair.
Roll me a dexterity check to see if you're able to maneuver your way over there while this whole thing is kind of coming crashing down.
I have nothing in dexterity, but I just rolled my third nat 20 of the night. Hello, God, it's me again. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
I don't believe you, but I'm going to accept it.
I swear to God, I am playing Mosey. I cannot lie today, Robin.
Big Green is
Cannot lie.
Big Green is weighted. I don't believe you.
Dude,
all
that
right.
might be the case. I've considered it before.
All right, so you're able to kind of like again as this whole thing is starting to turn, you're able to like run along the sides of some consoles and
Just
some
fucking some Assassin's Creed bullshit.
Yeah.
essentially except gravity wise, it feels like you're just walking on the ground. Because again, this thing is almost turned over.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, Ruby, wait, damn it, I did it now.
Yeah.
Shauna, you send this orb like slightly into the air and then ice it and slam it down.
Ooh, and then after she makes a hole, we can just jump on it, and she can go, woo, we go away.
Well, it slammed down and went through that hole and plummeted down to the
Okay,
ground
you have to
below.
fly. I can't teleport you. I can teleport me.
Oh, I meant like ride on that ice thing. But either
Oh,
way,
okay.
you could just jump down into the water. I can grab him and get him
Yeah.
out once.
Yeah, you see the lights in this place are starting to flicker.
Yeah.
Mosey,
Once he
you
commits
have
homicide, I'll grab him.
Mosey, you can attempt with a -5 check to try to shoot her, but you're like not right up next to her. Like because of how tumbling this thing is, you're not able to get right up next to her.
You're
Can you hear
trying
me?
to like Brandon?
Huh? What?
Sorry, I was talking to
zoned
you.
out. Oh, sorry. I was trying to find a cool movie quote from when I killed this lady, but I can't find it. One more time.
Oh well,
what's happening?
my exact words were because of how this thing is tumbling, you're not able. You can get a shot off at her with a -5 circumstance penalty, but you're not right up on her. Like you're not gonna be able to get across the room in time.
I guess you live, you son of a bitch.
Are you gonna try and shoot her?
You can still try.
Fuck that! I'm getting out of here.
All right. So yeah, this whole thing, you can feel this thing is starting to tumble down. Like Mosey, like as you're like running along it, you're starting to feel like there's distance between your feet and it.
I yell at Uncle Slam, grab him.
No, that's fine. I really don't have much to live for, if we're being honest.
Yes, you do.
You do have to be honest.
And it could have been Asta
And-
Lavista.
I'm just trying to find whatever the fuck Enzo says whenever he kills someone in Assassin's Creed 2, but I guess I'll go fuck myself tenderly.
I'm gonna say, yes, you do. You have to help me deal with this bullshit that I have a god now.
Oh, yeah, no, great. Put that on the person you've treated like a child so far. Fine.
All right, Uncle Slam, roll me a dexterity check.
I would say, would he have an advantage because he can fly?
17.
I'll let you do that. Well, there's not advantage, but I'll let you do it with a
Or
plus 2
21.
circumstance. 21, yeah. As this whole building is starting to, or as this whole facility is starting to come crashing down, Mosey is suspended in the air for a moment, and you fly up and grab him by the waist before making a quick U-turn and heading back towards the hole that Shauna made in
He's
the
smashing like a
facility.
yo-yo, just noop, noop.
Shauna, what are you doing?
I am I'm imagining I still have some water in like a water pouch thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using that to teleport skip my way through, like I did to get on the ship.
Okay, all right. Roll me a dodge check.
14 plus 9, 23.
23. Okay, you narrowly avoid as basically some rafters and things just start falling down
Jesus
around
Christ.
you. Like this thing is coming down Death Star style.
Good for me, I guess.
And so now you've gotten out. Uncle Slam is also out with Mosey. And I would hope that you're trying to get like out from underneath this thing because remember it's also falling towards
No, we're
the
trying
ground.
to go directly down.
We're
know, you
trying to get out from the. I guess we're trying to get back to the
Vulture.
The vulture. It's in the
Yeah,
water,
the vulture.
right?
The vulture's in the water, like kind of circling.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get to the vulture.
Okay. Everybody, roll me another dodge check.
Ooh, back-to-back 17s plus 8.
19.
25.
27.
All right. This whole, like, basically a whole like deck of this thing cracked off and almost hit the lot of you before you were able to get out from underneath it. And it crashes into the water, creating this gigantic wave. And as it does, the vulture craft rises out of the air, and kind of positions itself in front of you to let you on, like midair.
Hell
pick
yeah.
up.
I go
The
right
barn
onto that
swallow.
thing.
What'd you say, Dan?
Barn swallow.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, can my teleport thing? Could I just like teleport from like outside right into inside the vulture?
No, because you have to throw the water.
Okay.
Like
She's
essentially,
so desperate to teleport.
essentially you're creating a stream of water, and you're teleporting
Okay.
within that stream. But you
Okay.
can't like teleport to. You could not teleport to water that was like inside the vulture already. If
Okay.
that's what you mean.
So then I'm still like I teleport onto it like through a door, just because I think that would look cool.
Okay. So yeah, it opened up, it let you all in, and it just immediately kicked the engine on and started taking off, heading back north. And you look as this whole facility, like when the battle cruiser came down, it tore the tower down with it. And this represented pretty much the entire facility that they had in Sunset Beach.
Well, I go mission of success. Huh.
Well, to quote another old friend, get fucked, Yoga Hoser.
And what do you do then?
I sit down, the fuck? I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's been a
I
day.
beat my own ass to shit today.
I didn't find a Game Boy, so I guess
So you just
sit like
sit
a crossword
silently.
puzzle.
You just sit silently for 6 hours on the way back to River, or 4 hours, or whatever it is, on the way back to
I guess
Riverside.
should we
Yeah,
try
that
and
sounds
call?
like the right amount of shell shock.
Should we try and call Rickard?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, give it like a hey, we're alive, we're good, we're all coming home.
All right. You get Rickard. Shauna, is everything all right? You all made it?
Yeah, I think mission of success. The thing is crashing into the ocean right now.
Hell yeah, back where it belongs.
I told him.
Yep.
We were just about prepared to evacuate, but thank God. Riverside lives to fight another day.
Yeah,
Thanks
well,
to
let's
you.
just hope the
I'm
same
so
can be said
glad.
about the underground.
Well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can start focusing on checking out some things. We've heard about facility out west. We heard about Canterbury. There's a couple places we could check, see if there's any human settlements underground. This is gonna.
Underground?
Well, no, sorry, the underground is what he meant. You
I-
you all did amazing work today. Thank you.
All for humanity.
So,
I guess.
Laserhawk, and Visual Aid and Yardak would be proud.
so Rickard, when I get back to base, can I finally have my first beer?
You're 24, right?
Yeah, I know.
I don't believe him.
Yeah, I know. Today's one of those days where I guess I'm allowed to joke.
We'll see you back at base.
See you there.
And just for a moment, you hear a voice in the back of your head. Good work, Miss Ortega.
Thanks. How do you pronounce his name again?
Thanks,
At
God.
Yar Ulan.
Thanks. At Yarlulin / God. I don't know. Today's
And
been a
that's
weird day.
and as you take off with the sun setting behind you, and we fade to black.
Don't you
Forget
forget
about
about
me.
Oh, we sound like a choir of angels.
Copyright infringement.
I
this
do
is
not sing
interpolation.
that
We're
well.
fine.
Took out my stream. And that is After the Storm, a sequel one-shot to our adventures in 2062.
And Adrian Hughes is still a bitch.
Forever and always.
Not sure who all's still here. Austin, Squire, Callan.
He might be working.
That's fair. Thank you so much for
Yay.
sticking around. We really hope that you enjoyed it, and we're hoping to start doing more little side stories of the Mayhemverse in streams like this.
Thanks, Squire.
Y'all have anything going on that you want to plug before we wrap up?
I've been streaming a lot more. If anybody wants to hang around on my Twitch, it's Crashin' Thrashin', no G's.
Twitch.tv/Crashin' Thrashin'.
That'd be me. I play games with Callan sometimes. We all stream.
Anybody else?
My 39th album, When You High, just dropped. It has a song about eating ass. You should
It does.
listen to it.
It's fucking aggressive.
It's called Apple Fritter. It's grotesque. Go listen to it. I'm so proud of it.
That's the one you're going to use to try to advertise? Whatever.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what my lead single is.
Yeah.
You listened to it yet?
You know your
Shit's flat.
audience.
Rachel?
Shit's flat.
I'm on TikTok a lot. I posted,
And on numerous podcasts.
Yeah. I am sometimes on a podcast called Discotheque, which is semi on hiatus because everyone there is way too busy to edit anything. And I'm on the podcast Text Track a lot, and I post on various social media, including TikTok, where apparently my top video is just me ruining people's day if you like the movie The Vow now. So
I love that that's at. Is that at 1 million yet?
it's it's at 907. Like,
So close.
Oh my god.
Thousand?
I had a video that was stuck in like the 925s for years before it got copyright fucked. I'm so sorry. That's so frustrating.
It's weird because it's also not not my niche at all. Like,
Fair.
All right. And yeah, I'm hard at work editing the next episode of Masks and Mayhem, which should go out next Monday, possibly Tuesday. You never know with us.
Means I should probably get started on the next episode then, huh?
Probably a good idea because I'll be in London for the one after that. So,
Fuck.
fancy.
but yeah, thanks again for sticking around, and we'll be sure with a little more lead time next time to announce our next.
Yeah, we were
stream.
like, hey, what you doing in 20 minutes? Let's go.
But I really do hope that you enjoyed it, and that if you'd like to see more of these, let us know.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Peace and
Bye.
blessings.
Don't forget to brush